sound. There we go. Wait. There we go. All right. They won 61. We'll see how many we can get today. Sunday. Oh, let's turn these spotlights on. That'll help out. Both? Yeah, we'll just leave one on. Well, here we go. Got home a little later than planned. What's up, Abe? How's it going? What time is it? 4:13. So we'll get a couple hours in. Then I have to go to the park. We're having a team recruiting thing. I'm throwing together for Tuesday. So need to make sure that the park at the gazebo actually is has lights on at night. Should I lower this, maybe? Actually, I don't even think it makes a difference. But either way, yeah, so we'll get some hits on here for a little bit before we go there. The goal is to get 10,000 hits in a day. I don't know if we will, because we're getting such a late start. I was going to get on in the morning, right? But then my daughter had something going on, so at 11:30. Thanks for the likes. So I had to go pick her up at 11:30. So I was going to stay awake the whole time. Decided to get a little nap. Thanks for the likes. Yo, Miles. Yo, hey. What's up? Hope you're doing all right today. So, late start. I should have had a couple hours in this morning. Long story short. Oh man, but it's better to get a little 2-hour nap after night shift than for me to have just stayed up, I think. So we got this. I'm gonna go to the park. I might stop by my mom's. I'll be back on to get some more hits on Bob later. Miles, thanks for that like button. When I get back from there, very good chance we'll have another live. It's still Sunday, so it'll still be super fan chat. However, after midnight, assuming I'm still awake, I hope I better be. We're gonna get another hour of cardio at the parking garage, and that'll be chat for everybody, because it'll technically be Monday. We're on day 161. Miles, thanks for smashing the like button. I don't know how many hits we'll get in a couple hours, but might be good. The goal is 10,000. I don't think we're gonna hit it today. There's just not enough time in a day, but we'll see. So we got at least 3 people, I think, that are coming to this new Boomer Fighter thing I'm putting together Tuesday. And I got one more that can't make it, so I'm gonna do a personal meetup. I guess on a different day. And we're drinking a whole bottle of eggnog on the live stream. Yo, oh, Miles, I owe you 100 for that. Yo. Appreciate it. Let me mix this up a little bit. Alright, here we go. That's a little better. Alright. This set of 100 is for you, Mental Miles. It's not too cold out here. It was up to 54 degrees earlier. So, oh! Jeremy! And for the Go Popular, thank you. I'm gonna get another set in just for you right after this. How's it going today? Oh, man. I still owe someone on Miles sent though. Oh, yo, Martin John, what up? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I never have my glasses on. so I didn't see it. You tuned in. I didn't see you're here. What's up? How's it going? Very gracious of you, man. Appreciate it. Oh no, you broke it like on accident. It broke, or what happened to it? Like physically broke it, or like something happened to it digitally. Martin, Parker. All right, this is that set for Jeremy here. Oh, man. And I hope you didn't have to pay anything for it. I hope it's like covered, you know, or you didn't have to spend any money. That sucks, breaking a phone. Got a new working on. Remember my rule of threes for dating. So we're up to 2 conversations, which I don't know how to assess either one of them. The one hasn't hasn't asked me a question yet, except in the very beginning, right? Yo. No, thanks for the live. Oh, and the TikTok Fest stuff. Ugh. Nah, man. Too nice. I appreciate it. Yo, Anchor. Oh, man, another. Martin John, you're awesome. Anchor, you too. Now I owe Anchor 100 for that. Love you so much, too. So here, let me do Anchor set, and then I will talk about the new one. But here's the thing: we've been having a long conversation. However, do you know, like, sometimes? All right, here, let me do this set. One day 161, by the way, just for the update for everybody. All right. So I've talked to girls on these apps, and that don't like ask you much, but they'll say a couple lines. This one will talk and talk. I gotta watch. She's not here because, you know, I do have my TikTok link on my profile, but she has not really asked me anything yet. But it's not like, it doesn't seem like she's bored. Do you know what I mean? Of the conversation. We've been having a decent conversation so far. It's just like, you know, a lot of times if they don't start asking me something after a day or two, I just don't even reply. But you know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on with this one. We'll see. Anyway, yo, Anchor, Dexter, go pop it. Is the corn, the TikTok Fest stuff, bro, is crazy. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that was so many different kind of little gifts there. Oh man, Adam and Nikki. Now I owe 200 for Nikki and Anchor. Adam, thanks for the roses. Nikki, thanks for that weird TikTok stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't know exactly if that ranks me up in something. I appreciate it. It was good to see you on your live. But do you know, man, what are those called? Fest Pops. Thank you for Fest Pops. So I don't know how to assess this, guys. What do you think? Yeah. So the thing is, like, but she talks a lot. So it's, and you know, we've been having a pretty lengthy conversation, but she hasn't asked me anything yet. But at the same time, it's not like she's bored of talking. So I'm gonna keep it going. We'll see. And of course, dude. And of course, you know me. she's a plastic surgeon. Oh man, here we go. Dude, it's so funny. Oh, it's like perfect, bro. All right, let me get this 100 for Anchor, 100 for Nikki. But do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times if they don't talk, and it's like 1 or 2 lines, and it's like you're pulling teeth. This is like pulling teeth. This is actually like, I'm learning a lot. she's writing a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to, but she hasn't asked me anything. So that's kind of weird. Haven't had that happen yet. All right, let me get these sets in. Oh man, do you think so? I mean, I think I'm permanently on the bad side of the algorithm. Not always, but for the most part, yeah. I don't get it. And there's a whole thing where, you know, I have not been getting any kind of alerts like hey, I've been restricted or something. But man, you know, like do you know I don't have. There's a whole thing. It's like go live for a week without any restrictions, and it never lights up. So I almost think like I'm permanently restricted or something. I don't know, man. It's weird. Yeah, well, you're already attractive. If you wanted to do more, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess how could I? I'll ask her. Could you make all my friends hot? No, man. I don't think that was 100. Hang on. Yeah, I think we're permanently de-algorithmed. I don't know. But it's definitely something's up. Sun Bro, you're there, what up? CS Lobo, too, jeez. Been a while. Figures coming by on the Superfan only chat today, though. Alright, next set's gonna be for Nikki. Lobo, thank you for that. If anyone saw my recent upload from today, you'll probably understand why my hip is still sore from last week. Oh man. Then so I don't know. Well, let me finish this set. Make sure this thing's counting. I don't know. Y'all might think this is gross, but I'm drinking a whole eggnog while we're streaming. Alright, I'll catch up on chat. Eggnog season is my favorite time of the year for stuff like that. I just inhaled it. Yeah, right? Alright, let me scroll up in chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Huh. Wait a second. Who... Wait, did you... Superfan Nikki? I just got a message. Eggnog is the best. Make sure this is... I'm so paranoid this thing isn't going to count that I keep checking it. Alright, good. Geez, we're almost at 1,000 hits. I haven't even been online for a half hour yet. The goal is 10,000 today. Yo! Well... Y'all probably heard my speech before. Don't ever feel obligated to keep renewing it. But we do try and keep Thursdays and Sundays for Superfan days. Got it. Yeah, I saw they had a coupon. And whenever I get around to making the upload videos, you know that even Superfans are always in the credits for the highlights. Oh man, guess what? Well, that's cool about the coupon, but like I said, this app doesn't offer a ton tons of great stuff for perks. So Thursdays, Sundays, we're streaming now. I'm gonna probably stream later tonight. So back to the thing. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I don't know about this week, but unless the conversation kind of goes there, but I'll probably see if she wants to do something like after Thanksgiving or something. But yeah, I don't know, man. Sam, what's up? But you know what I mean? Like a lot of times it gets to the point where I just stop messaging. They don't ask me anything, but she writes a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe she'll ask me something. Maybe she's asking me something now. Anyway, so besides that, then this other one who, of course, I'm talking to, and I'm like, doesn't know if she wants a relationship in the end. Just when we're discussing goals, long-term goals, but, you know, I mean, doesn't mean you can't go out a couple times. It doesn't even get to that point either, you know. You all know you always keep 3 conversations going at once, because 2 are going to ghost you or not follow through his plans. Yo! Alina, what up? How's it going today? Thank you for the roses. It's a super fan chat day, though. But I see ya. It's good to see ya. Talking about the new, if you haven't been here before, boy, we always have good conversations about dating, don't we? But you know, I don't know. These two both, neither could want to meet up. You always carry 3 conversations until you make first contact, like a kiss or something. Then you gotta respectfully not talk to the others. But until that point, you know, you want to cut yourself short. Like, remember the one I went out with? What was that, Thursday? She like unmatched me. It was like a perfect night. I get home, I was unmatched. I was like, that's odd. Happens, I guess. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Oh, man, we got to be over 1,000 hits so far in a half hour, so that means less than a half hour. So if I wanted to get 10,000 hits, I could do it in less than 5 hours. I don't think we're staying on here, though, till 9:30. We'll see how many we can get, though. We'll see where we're at in a couple hours. I do want to go to the park, though. I need to make sure that the gazebo lights come on at night. Thanks for the likes. Oh, yo. Natties, what's up? Again. I'm assuming the same Natties who's here before. Thanks for the likes. See, I don't remember everybody, but I'm pretty good at remembering most people. I remember before, and all it figures, right? Coming by on Super Fan Day. I suppose there's a coupon, though. Alright, so the other stuff we got planned this week. I don't even know which days I'm working. I'm going back to work tomorrow. Oh no, that Motham has just got fried on the spotlight. So going back to work tomorrow, that means, I don't know, maybe we'll be on here. I don't have to wake up early. Maybe we'll get on here around noon tomorrow. We'll try and time it so I get up around noon. Because I'd like to get some cardio in. Thanks for the likes. Hit the gym. Tuesday is our team meetup. We got at least, I think, 3 people coming. New fighters, so that's going to be good. Anyone in the Pittsburgh area, you can message us, Pittsburgh Armored Combat, about the time and place. But I have to make sure that the place has lights at night. Especially considering, you know, a lot of times people want to get some armor and just try it out for once or twice the first night. So I gotta bring all my stuff. Man. But it'll be worth it. You know, when I first got started, it took me a while to even get in touch with anybody, so you know, we've not done any recruiting. I think our last post was like September of 2024 on our team page. I mean, we don't keep up with it, man. We all got our own socials. Thanks for the likes. So I'm trying to make an effort to, because people message. The thing is, there's so many people say like they're interested, but then, you know, they don't show up to the meeting, the first one, and so you never hear from them again, or they show up and then they just don't come back again. Yo. Netortagote. No, te. Trying to say it right. Netortagote. Boy, I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you for that. Oh, man. So if this gazebo, where I'm going to go look at the park, if the lights aren't on, I got to find a place to meet up with everybody. And I might just pick like a parking lot somewhere in town that's, I mean, there's a couple in town we could meet at. But anyway, I gotta go for a drive in a little bit. So we'll be on here at least for 2 hours. 2 times you'll hear the app on Bob here ring. Got a lot of hits in today. So I got some more energy than usual. Maybe let's do some left-handed. Get some left-handed hits in. Tell you what, if we ever get to the point again where we get to like 25 super fans, we'll have super fan only live stream, which means like not even open to the public. Left-handed. I was going to fight left-handed at this tournament I had Sunday. One of the guys there, his left-handed. I was like, perfect. He's like my third fight. I go in there with like my shield on my right hand. He's fighting right-handed. I was like, all right, that's weird. So I asked him later. I was like, hey man, I was like, I thought you were left-handed. I was gonna fight you left-handed. He's like, oh. He's like, nah. He's like, I switch sometimes back and forth. It's like, yeah, all right. It would have been a good time to practice left-handed against a left-hander, I guess. Well, I'm definitely slower left-handed. Let me get this shield on. And we'll see. We've got all these things coming up. Holiday week. Hope everybody's going to have a good holiday. I guess I'd say anyone in chat, I guess it's super fan chat. I'd say, let me know, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Anything? Let me get Bob off the screen. Sometimes when Bob's on the screen, I think they keep us off the FYP. Actually, this my coif matches my freaking geez, I don't remember the name of it. My shirt. Not a tabard. Man. Why is it? Why did that word just leave my head? What is it called? But anyway, it matches. Whatever it's called. I guess I learned some new information. I've been talking to this girl, she's been talking so much. Some things have left my mind and been replaced by others. It's not a tabard, it's a freaking whatever, medieval shirt. I guess we've been on for over a half hour. Have we? I don't even know. I could look at the timer on the back. We'll just roll with it though. It'll just be a surprise when we hit the hour. I wonder how many hits we're gonna be at. Got some more footage to go through from the weekend. Jason, what up? Thunder, Seed, what up? So we still got fight footage to go through. I still need to make the highlight of like all the big hits from the day. That'll probably be the next highlight. Then hopefully we'll have some like the little interviews and we're talking to people like behind the scenes. Hopefully we'll have some of those on there too to upload. Little break. Oh, the new Warframe week resets probably in about like a half hour or hour and a half from now, I think. So I'll have to do something on there tonight. Maybe we'll have to do that with the live stream a little bit. Some of the do the weekly Warframe stuff. Get it out of the way. Well, I took my little break. Probably no one here plays Warframe, but there's a couple arcanes. There's 3 arcanes I don't have maxed out because I haven't been playing Temporal Archimedia, and I got to do that. Got to make sure to max out. What's up, Dawn? The Dawn. I'm actually getting a little sweaty. It is in the 50s today. Great temperature. What else? What else? What can I talk about? Well, let's see. What else could we talk about? Work was kind of crazy. Had someone at the heart rate, 150s, 160s for hours. Trying to get that under control. That was kind of a mess. I'm actually halfway done with this. Eggnog, best stuff ever. Thankfully, they don't sell it year round. For one, so we don't get sick of it. The others, because I'd be a lot heavier if it was sold year round. Because I'd be drinking it like every day. Couple different combos here. Nothing crazy though. Oh, some foam came out of him. Haven't had that happen for a while. Our poor boy here he needs a retape. This side's still good. The other side though, all that duct tape kind of busted off. It kind of sucks, but I mean it is what it is. Our poor guy here. Thanks for the likes, yo. Oh. Can Wright, what's up? Thanks for the likes. Our buddy here, man, he was spitting out some foam. Yep. Hey, Anchor, thanks for coming by. Thanks for the gifts, man. Always good to see ya. Heck yeah. We'll catch you later. Have a good day there, actually. Man. Yeah, it's like... what are we? Are we 12 hours apart? I don't remember. I wonder how many hits we're at. Should we check? Let's check. Thanks for the likes. Yo. Natties, thanks for the likes. Behind my back there. I wasn't looking. Let me see where we're at. I want to see. I'm curious how much time have we been on here. We got a half hour to go. We're almost at 2,000 hits in a half hour, which is kind of crazy. So that means 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I mean, I could probably easily get 10,000 hits in a day. It's not going to be today, though. That's why AI says, night shift workout, comment tips. Night shift workout, bro. The AI in here is so corny. It just takes stuff you're talking about, like a night shift workout. Come on, man. We are going to have a workout tonight, though. Cardio in the parking garage with the armor on, probably around 1 a.m. We're going to try and get in there from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Same as we did just a couple. We did that like 3 or 4 days ago, nights ago. So we're doing that again tonight. It'll be open chat though for everybody because it'll technically be Monday. So it won't be Superfan Sunday for the cardio. So if anyone wants to come by for that, that's going to be in about 9 hours. Almost makes you think I can get a nap in between now and then. Thanks for the likes. That's the thing, working at night, Since I work at night, like, Unspoken, what's up? Working at night, stay up at night. Like, I haven't, this is a day off in between of my shifts. So if I, like, go to bed early, there's no point in it. I don't have anything going on tonight, so I'm just going to stay up. Almost like if I was at work. It'll be good. Natty, thanks for the likes. We get some hits on Bob later. Get some cardio in. I gotta do some cleaning, maybe do some laundry. Like 3 in the morning, So that's how it'll be. Thanks for the likes. Trying to keep everybody entertained. See, that's the thing, like, we're actually down to like 15 super fans. So, and like I said, I don't blame it, but it's expensive. The app doesn't give you a whole lot in return for a super fan. So they used to have it so you could watch subscriber vids. It's like they should have it so super fans can watch special vids, but they don't. So it kind of defeats the whole purpose. It used to be you can have people subscribe and then they have like their own. Like I used to. I was uploading like at least like maybe I think before they stopped it 3 subscriber only vids a week. Yo, you're all good. No worries. I was just complaining about how they changed the subscriber plan. It used to be that subscribers used to be for everything. Live stream and uploads. You might know this anyway. But they changed it so now it's super fans for streaming and subscribers for uploads. And I don't pay attention to the subscriber thing. I feel bad. I think Anchor Beard subscribed. I was telling them I don't even do anything for subscribers. It's just super fans. Because they kind of ruined it. They should have super fan only videos. Yeah, there were tiers. They messed it up, in my opinion. They should have stuff. There's a super fan chat room on here. I tried to kickstart that off today. I left a message in it. Maybe we'll try and use that. I don't know. I just want to make the most out of it for anybody who's actually paid for a month. I got the whole Discord set up, so I don't even think about using the thing here. Sosa! But the whole thing, Sosa, thanks for the like. Yo! I see out there. So I'm kind of complaining about this. It's Super Fan Chat Day, and I'm kind of complaining about it because they kind of wrecked it. Oh! Yo! Please let me say it right. Is it Tawodi? Thanks for the follow. Oh man, I hope I said it right. It's hard for me it's worse so because now that, no one can say in chat, I could be like, hey, is that how you say it? Now I just gotta hope. All right, so here's the thing that they wrecked. Just to continue, they had the whole subscriber service set up so people could watch. Yo, oh, I owe you a set of 100. That actually makes me stop talking and do 100. So this set to Wody is just for you. 100 for the heart me. Yo. Aw, too nice. All right, here I'm not gonna be looking for a second, just so you know. Here we go. And I was already doing a good bit of them, but this is like I move around a little bit more too for the heart me sets. All right, here we go. Until we ever get to the point, like I'm not gonna be doing like 50 heart me sets. Sometimes on here I'm doing like 20 of them. That's like 2,000 hits. All right, for you. Whoa, that was a bad kick. I just felt too stiff. I ended up calling off the kick. It should have been 100. Thanks for Harvey and a crown. The crown's cool because it actually looks. The blush actually shows up on my face. Oh man, we're on day 161, everybody. 466,000 hits. On our way to 500,000. Got almost the whole thing eggnog down. Thanks for the likes. Woo. Right? Do we all know this? This is what we're on here. Just in case. Day 161. Thanks for the likes. 466,000. There's a counter on the back that keeps track of the hits. So at the end every day, we hit our hits. And we're on the way to 1 million. Thanks for those likes there too. All those likes and things help. Y'all are too nice. We're 5,000. Do you know one time, and I don't know what the heck we were doing, the record is 254,000 for this. For this. Can you believe that? It was a crazy night. I don't remember what we were doing. And I was just looking at the stats. It wasn't even like there are tons and tons of people here. So I don't know either, but I appreciate the likes, the gifts and stuff, and thanks and for hanging out. Since it's Super Fan Day, I kind of just got to talk more. Happens sometimes. A bit of super fans, but some nights, some days our schedules don't line up, and then I'm just talking. But anyway, so here I'll talk about what we got going on for our team, right? So if you don't know, everybody I hope knows, Fight and Armor. I'm gonna start working out again, lifting weights this week coming up, because let's just say, thanks for the likes. Let's just say 2 of these people that are coming to the new Fighter Day for Armored Fighting, if just like 2 of them decide to stick with it, we would have enough for a 5-on-5 team again. And if I start lifting weights now, I haven't lifted weights since December of 2024. I only did for a day. I can't even get my sleeve up. But these are muscles from just sword fighting. Check this out. So they're not like strong, right? But this is just swords. I can't even get the sleeve up. So just imagine what some weights are gonna do. Because I need to start throwing people around again. If I'm fighting teams, I'll be a proponent of weightlifting again. For duels, I haven't lifted. Chuck, thanks for the likes. Pearly, what's up? What's up, Zeus? Yo, Zeus. Oh, man. Been a while. Hope you're doing good, Zeus. The thing is, like, for duels, I don't need to lift weights at all. But now if I'm going to get back into the team fighting, you know, it's going to help because to have that strength. So I'm just going to start, you know. I mean, if I can keep track 3 days a week, my split is going to be push and pull this way, and legs. Legs every, like, 5th day. Push and pull every 3rd. And if they conflict, you know, I just bounce one of the push and pulls to the next day. Legs take the priority, I guess. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I might be kind of sore out here coming up next week. I'm waiting till my next full day off at work. Besides Tuesday. I don't know if that's Wednesday or what. I don't even know. We're like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If we got just 2 people to sign up and stick with it to fight Armor Man, we'd have enough to fight 5-on-5s again, which would be cool, you know. You'll have maybe a Pittsburgh team show up at an event one of these days again. Because you know, if you got like 5 people, you can always pick up. Yo, you will. Heck yeah. We got Heather on our team. So, you know, there's one of the women fighters is on our team. The thing is, you know, like, you can always pick up someone to fill in for your team on your roster. You go to an event, say you got 5 people, you pick up 3 mercs. Mercs are just people that are gonna fight with you, like, for fun. Fill out your slots. So then you'd have like 8 people. Then we could officially have another. We've only had one. We only had one 5-on-5 tournament. We showed up as a Pittsburgh team, and we did really good. We got we made it to the gold bracket. We fought a whole day to not win anything, just to see which category we're gonna be the next day. And we're in the top category with all the best teams. It was crazy, man. Dude, we got wrecked, but it was fun. Fought some of the Texas team, the Warlords. They're no longer in business, but they were pretty tough, man. I fought them twice now, like 2 years in a row out there. The first year, man. Thanks for the likes, Guts. Yo, thanks for the like, Guts. The first time I fought Dallas, oh my God, it's a mosquito. What the heck, boy? It's the wrong season for you. It just flew away. It didn't even bother to get any blood. It just flew off. I think it realizes it's over. It landed on my shield. Dude, it just flew away. It's like, whatever. No blood. Dude, it's gonna freeze, you know. I feel bad kind of for these stupid bugs that wake up in the middle of the spring. Thanks for the repost. So was that Conrad or he got lost? Yo. Space Comics, what's up? 2020 Amazing Space Comics, what's up? I see you out there. Yeah, it got lost. It needs to fly south, and it's not going very fast. It needs to, I kind of feel bad sometimes. Just think how, and this is stupid because they're just bugs, and I don't know where everybody lives, but out here, because the seasons change, right? And it'll be cold, and then all of a sudden you'll get a couple warm days in the middle of the winter, and all these bugs wake up. And they come out, you know. They must think like, it's spring, let's go. And then it freezes again. They all die. They all freeze to death. Flies, especially, they get all stupid. They don't even fly away. You can because it's just cold out, you know. You can like poke them on the back. They're just like, Zwag. Is Zwag here? Oh no, just see the thing, Nikki. There goes the thing. Zwag isn't, but it says Zwag's online. But do you know what I mean? Like, might come by, but he's not here right now. The super fan badge lights up. I know, you know, it's like that they're on. Tells me when they're online. Yo, gets you all the time. I'm always like, yo, Asen, what's up? Mason. I see it now. Yo, that's a cool. That Mason, that's cool. I see the how you did that. lot of hits today, I tell you that. Once it gets dark, so like 6, we're going to do 2 hours. That way I have a 2-hour live stream. 2 hours in hitting Bob. And then I need to go on a drive. I need to go to scope out the park, make sure the electricity's on for this thing I got coming up. Toga, thanks for the follow. Especially while it's Superfan chat. I appreciate it. Hopefully you come back when it's not Superfan chat. Unless you want to be Superfan. Sundays and Thursdays, if we ever get back up to like, we had almost 25 at one point. If we ever get back up there, man, we'll have Superfan only live streams. That means like it's just us, right? Yo, how cool would that be? Would it be cool or not? Yeah, I mean, not super big. So I'm gonna go for a drive to the park. I'm gonna talk to my mom. I might stop at my mom's house because she lives out that way. I'll be back on again here though tonight, hitting Bob, as long as I'm still awake. Because since last night, since you saw me 24 hours ago, yesterday, I'm still awake except I had a 2-hour nap, and I'm totally wide awake. I haven't had any coffee. Just this eggnog. Somehow I'm still wide awake. Thanks for the likes. Veronica, thank you. So tonight, probably around 9 or 10, I'll get another round in with Bob. And then we're taking a break. I'll put the armor on. We're going to do cardio. So as long as I'm still awake at like 1 a.m., we're going to do, like last week I had the armor in the parking garage workout. It was a good live stream too. Oh, there's the church bells. 5 o'clock. So we'll see how it goes. It was actually a really good live stream. Working out in the parking lot. So there's 2 lives coming up tonight. In the parking lot workout, just anybody here, it'll be technically Monday. So chat will be back to like everybody can chat. Yo! Oh man, I hope I'm saying right. Rather, oh, I see it. Rather, yo, be alone. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for the rose. I see it. I thought it looked like a last name. Ratherbalone. That's how I read it. I was thinking that was like your last name. Ratherbalone. Yo, alone. Hopefully that you're cool. You know what I mean. There's a lot of people would rather be alone. I know plenty of people would rather be alone. And as long as you're happy, that's all that counts. Me, I try not to be alone. We got working on 2 dates coming up. Which will it be? Or will it be neither? Don't know. We're gonna find out. Around Thanksgiving, you know, I gotta start planning them. Nothing like, yo, who that? Yo, rather be alone. Thank you again. I was alone Thursday, so I went out Thursday, man, to dinner. Went dancing with this girl. Everything was great. We talked the whole time. We each were asking each other stuff, talking about things, having a good time. Dinner was great. Freaking when I was like at the end of the night, so weird. Everything was like great. So she comes, pretend the Bob is me. So she was probably about this tall to me. So she comes up, and I was like, all right. It's like, so the way I judge it totally by how you approach each other at the end when you're saying bye. I did not have her number yet. No, I take it back. She texted me her number because she was running late to the date. So body language is horrible at the end. Everything was great the whole night. And when I was like, all right, well, it was a good night. So she walked up like sideways and gave me this hug like this. I was like, that is really weird. And so then I was like, all right, we'll get home safe, talk to you later, whatever. So I get home and I was unmatched. Bro! Yo, thank you for the hat. I haven't seen them for a while. Look, I could use the hat. I'm bald under here. Now I look like a monk. Let's fight like a monk for a little bit. But so you know what I mean? Like everything was great. And then I get home, because I was just going to text her on the app. I had her phone number, but I was going to just go through the app to say, hey, yo! Whoa! Too nice. Who is doing that? Rather be alone. Thanks for... Man, I appreciate it for being on a super fan chat to drop gifts, man. While it's on super fan chat, I appreciate it, man. I tell you what, just so you know, right? Like these spotlight things are from the TikTok money. He has a whole outfit from the TikTok money, so I try and spend it on the stream, just so you know. So I get this super awkward hug at the end, right? So I was alone that night. I was expecting to do something. I'm just saying, I would have it was really weird. I got unmatched. I got home. I was gonna text, had a good time. I'll text you or something, plan something out, whatever. Unmatched, really weird. Despite having a great night. I don't know, man. That's why I said when we have date talking. Keep three conversations, because 2 of them are gonna diss you like that. Yo, rather be alone. The boxing glove. Here's a boxing glove for Bob here. Oh man. So so weird. So thankfully, actually that was the last one out of 3. I had 3 conversations going. 1 fizzled out. 1 I ended up canceling, and then the one that I went out with unmatched me. So we're back to square one, back to me being alone, which is fine. But here we go, starting over. It's so bad, dude. I just so many. So we're not talking about it. Another time we can talk. I got so many. Thanks for the follow. Rather be alone. We have dating stories on here. I got too many crazy dating stories, but it's better to do when everyone's chatting and not just super fan. Oh my God. So many crazy stories from it. But anyway, aside from that, yeah, really weird. And if anybody out there, you know what always helps is that I was a competitive ballroom dancer. And it's on my profile. My profile is armored fighting and ballroom dance pictures. Mostly all armor. My second thing on my app is me kicking someone in the head in armor in a cage. That's on my dating profile. But they love dancing. Comes in handy. If you ever want to know dances, I suggest. Oh, excuse me. That eggnog's coming up. You learn how to waltz. You learn how to salsa. If you have any desire to learn anything else, you learn like a nightclub 2-step or a hustle. Smell something like something's burning somewhere. Not here. Just making sure it's not here. But I do have thanks for the likes. I do have electric cords and stuff running here. It's not these spotlights, is it? Got these with the... It's not that. Sometimes bugs land on there and they get fried. The reason I have it pointing up, so this is actually Jeremy, who was here earlier, had this idea of putting something in between it, right? To phase out so the light isn't just super bright on me like this. I was like, oh man, it probably looks better there. It is blinding me. So I accidentally had tipped up to the ceiling. And now it just reflects off the ceiling onto me. It's actually probably a better natural light because it's bouncing off. You know what I mean? So in a way, it was his idea because I was thinking of how am I going to put something between me and these lights. And here we go. It works out perfect. I'm surprised it has not been an hour since we started. Tin Man, what's up? It's not been an hour yet because this app has not beeped yet. Yo! Thanks for the likes. Let me check something. Tin Man, can you chat? Yep. You can now. Yo, dude, I feel bad. Yeah, for every time. Now you can. Oh man. Like every time we do a sub Tin Man, you should be able to now chat if you wanted to. No pressure. I'm just saying if you did want to. Oh man. So yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Now I'm actually getting a little cold. Let's put this thing back up. Tin Man, we got new recruits. I gotta go meet with the new recruits this week for our team. I don't even know if anybody's gonna show. Well, I'm sure there's one person dead set on fighting in armor. There's another one that's like kind of pretty close, and we're gonna go meet with them. There's another person who just asked, "Yo, Tin, I owe you 100 right now." Is this Inside Out? No, it's not. Yay! Yeah, what's up? Sorry, it like took me so long to even ever do that. All right, this set's for you. With my seems like weird. It's not sitting right now. But whatever. Let's do this set for you. Thanks for the likes. Oh man. Rather be alone. Thank you for the fest pop. Bro, I think those rank you up for, or I think they add up to something. No way would I ever be close to first place. First place, they have like millions of points. Thanks for the share. Is that Unk Doom? Unk Doom. Yo, thanks for the share, Unk Doom. My bad, you know, Sundays are the super fan days. Bro, good to see you though. I see you, Unk Doom. I hope things are going good. I had girl troubles this week. But it's a messy world out there when it comes to dating, isn't it? All right, let me do a set for Tin Man. I'll just recap because Doom, I don't remember if we talked about it or not. I hope things are going good with your relationship, as good as as good as they can be. All right, this set for Tin Man. I gotta use the dummy to show. I'll reenact what happened, dude. Totally weird. That's gotta be 100. Yo! You know what? Rather be alone. You're awesome! If you ever just start hearing me just call you Rather Be. That'd be. Sometimes it's easier to make comments. Well, to shorten a name. Check it out. Unk, if you're there. Unk Doom. Went out on a date Thursday, right? Dinner, a little bit of dancing, everything was great. Talked the whole time about each other. Really cool. She was really cool. And then at the end of the night, if this is me and I'm her, I get the. We're like saying, getting ready to leave, and I was like, all right. So I just went like this, I was like, well. I was like, have a safe trip home. And I like stepped forward a little bit, thinking she was gonna go like this at least. She goes like this. She like turns sideways and goes like that. It's like, what is this? What kind of hug is this? Bro? Yo, ring, ring, ring. That's the round. Next round of an hour. We got an hour to go. So I get home. I was just gonna get on and say like, hey, had a good night, or whatever. We should plan something. We should do it again. Whatever. I was unmatched. I was like, wow, so weird. You had that whole night, no signs of anything bad. You get the super awkward hug, and that was it. That was Unk. I don't even know, Unk, if you're still there. That's my complaint for the week. We have now finished. Pixie, yo, Enchanted Pixie, what's up? You're back, and what's up, chat? I think it's just us though in chat, and Tin Man, if Tin Man is still here. If you're just tuning in, it's Super Fan Sundays. Eggnog, a whole carton gone today. Well, AI keeps saying night shift workout suggest exercises. Dude, it's so stupid. Oh, I just finished it. My bad about that. I had just accidentally drank it all. It was an accident. Oh, yeah. I got you, Tin Man. No worries. We do. Oh, whoa. Eggnog party. Yo. That is such a good idea. Did you ever go to the chocolate party? If anybody out there doesn't know what Pensick is, it's this huge SCA event. Like 10,000 people almost were there this year, Hanging out, dressing up medieval, doing medieval stuff for 2 weeks. Did you ever go to the chocolate tasting party? They have over 150 kinds of chocolate. It's all free. You go up and you just get chocolate. Hot chocolate you eat. Ah, right, okay. If you ever do, it's right beside us. I get it. It's a daytime thing. It's usually just it's not even dark 30. It's usually before dark 30. Or if you're up to it, you stroll over there right behind a performing arts tent the day after. If you wanted to, we're not even party situation. Probably nobody except a couple people in that camp, and you take the kiddos and be like, hey, sorry we missed it. It was past your bedtime. Do you have a big chocolate that we could get or try? Maybe, because they still had some. Well, anyway, so just so everyone knows, it's this huge party, 150 kinds of chocolate. You just keep getting in line. They only break you off a square, so I'm not saying you get a whole chocolate bar at once, but you can get in line as many times as you want. I'll try this kind, that kind, that kind. They give you 3 little squares, good. You go to the next line. They have a dark chocolate line, a milk chocolate line, a line that has chocolate with fruit, chocolate, It's just however much you want. It is the best hot chocolate I ever had at Pensick. Super good idea. Eggnog party. Manuel, what's up? Thanks for joining. Do you know eggnog in the summer? What's in this stuff? You might know how to make it. I don't know. Do you know how to make it? Ingredients: milk, cream. High fructose corn syrup. That's why I can't stop drinking it. And then corn syrup. Eggs, fat-free milk. And then you got the flavors, natural, artificial flavors. Then the usual, there's some salt, disodium phosphate. So anyway, yeah, put some eggnog together. That could be the party. Eggnog at Pensick. Yo, Silent, thanks for the share. Shadow, I owe you 100. But just so you know, there are sirens. I don't know if anybody can hear them. Every time I live stream, there's sirens. 90% of the time. Did you hear them? I point that out because Catastrophe, or somebody didn't believe me. There they go. Sirens every time. Shadow. First of all, Shadow, thanks for the heart me. Just so you know, this set is for you. We still have the rule for heart me's. I do 100. And I try to do them as soon as you drop the heart me. The thing is, if we ever get to the point where we have 50 heart me's, I'm rewriting the rule. Because I'm not doing 50 sets. OG Toast! Yo! Man! What's up, OG? How's it going? Shadow, and for the rose. Let me, this set's for you, Shadow, for the heart me. I'm at the point where we could get 35, 40 heartbeats if everybody who's ever dropped one came by and did it again. Dude, I'm not doing 4,000 hits in a row. Do you know what I mean? But right now, you can enjoy it. For that heart me Shadow, you get 100 reps in here for this set. At least 100. do move around a little more for them too. It's got to be close, right? I actually wasn't counting. I was kind of estimating. I think that's 100. Oh man, Toast. I hope you're doing good. And who did that? Shadow, thanks for the rose. I basically woke up. I worked all night. I came home. I went to bed for 2 hours. So my daughter called me at about 10:30. Woke me up. We went. I took her to go do something that she needed to do for school. Came home after a little bit, hung out for a bit, dropped her off. Figured I could get the live stream in. But we need to get it in on Sundays, man. I'm glad if there's any days you come by, I'm glad it's during Super Fan Day because it makes it worth it. Super Fan only day. Super Fan chat. So I hope you're having for a lazy day. I hope it's going good. I wanted to get 10,000 hits in today. Don't think it's happening, but might get close. Let me get this closer. Thank you. It actually kind of matches. Yesterday, I was thinking about you because I did do on purpose. I did do a set Toast where I was actually I was actually doing cutting through, not just whack. But I was actually purposefully, cutting through to get that range of motion. Yeah, like having a good follow through. Because y'all know 99.527716 times percent. I don't. But yeah, yesterday I was doing a couple sets like that. And still sore. My hip's still sore from the fighting that I did on Sunday. I was watching the replay. Do you know why I bet I lost that first place fight? Because every time that guy hit me in the hip, I was being defensive. Even the announcer said it. She's like, you don't have to hit that hard. She's talking to the crowd. Thanks for the likes. She's like, it's my latest upload. She's like, you don't have to hit that hard, folks. But if you do, it makes them fight defensive. And it did. That's how he got me. He would hit me in the hip, and I would go like this or something. And while he's doing it, then he'd hit me again. I watched my loss on the replay because of that. Yeah. Still sore from Sunday. From a week ago. My hip's gone. I never got a bruise, but it's pretty banged up. And a lot of it was through the armor I was getting hit. I kind of have a gap there. I was surprised I didn't get more messed up than I did. A gap in my armor. For anybody out there, there's, the armor doesn't cover everything, and I have a gap like right here above my hips. And I used to have a plastic plate that I put in there, but I took them out, which was probably stupid. I took them out and then I got hit there a million times. Right. Yep. That's how I lost. He hit so hard. He hits you right there. We were talking after. He's like, yeah. I was like, man, yo, Shadow, thanks for that fest pop. Thanks for those likes, everybody. And we were talking after, me and Will. Will got first place, I got second in longsword. And he was saying, I was like, that was crazy. I was like, we were just hitting each other. Then it got to the point where the end of that round, we were just hitting each other as hard as we could. Nothing was important except whacking each other as hard as we could. So the whole quantity went down. I was having a fun time, but I was looking at it and I could have won had I not acted so defensive. Okay. Wait, when you say foam padding, all right, instead of the wool, but when you're saying and crocheted, but foam padding, I don't understand if you're saying instead of compressed wool, but when you're saying Oh, instead of the linen layers. I see what you're saying. Maddie, what's up? Yo, Maddie, I see out there. The AI is so stupid. The AI just said, crocheted, I see what you're saying about the fabric. We gonna take a screenshot of that toast so I don't forget. Maddie, if you can hear me, what's up? I see ya. Sorry, it's a super fan chat day. AI, right? That comes in chat. Y'all probably know this from live streaming. It says night shift workout. Discuss Gambison plans. Dude, the AI is so off tonight. Night shift workout. Discuss Gambison plans. So weird. All right, so check this out. We have see if we're at 4,000 hits. 3,400. There's at least 48 minutes to go. I have a new fighter. I need to, man. I'm gonna try and turn it off right now. Thanks for dropping that knowledge there, Tin Man. See if I can. See, for me, it doesn't let me. You must have to do it after when you're not live, I guess, right? I'll figure it out, Tin Man. Thanks for letting me know I can do it. It's so dumb. So anyway, yeah, that's why I lost. I was getting hit. I was just getting wrecked. He was hitting me so hard that I was fighting defensive. And as after I would get hit there, whether or not I hit him, he would always return like a headshot. I just realized I was like so wide open. No clue, didn't realize it. Not okay. OG, I see what you're saying. And Tin Man, thanks for the likes. I see what you're saying. Alright, I appreciate the tips. Why can't AI say crocheted, not compressed, or not loomed? Crocheted, not loomed. Do you know what's really weird? Here's something even weirder, man. Do you know how, like, we make fun of the good boy thing? Remember the days whenever I'm, like, saying, okay, like, I don't feel like doing a whole lot today, whatever, because I was sore or tired? And I bet super warm. Do you know like how some days I'll say and then we joke around, because I'll say, all right, everybody, today for the heart music, all you get is like a 360. And then we joke around, some of us will say like, good boy, you know, like, because we're being funny. Well, I logged into the Blue app where your friends are, and man, all these videos are like dominatrix videos, and it's like, I heard you like being called a good boy. Dude, it's so messed up. I haven't logged into that app for so long, and I logged into it the last couple days, so I needed to post stuff about this meet and greet for new fighters I'm having, and my reels were all like dominatrix stuff. And the one that's walking, it's like, I heard you like being called a good boy. I was like, that's so messed up. Dude, this is a joke. You know what I mean? Yo! Oh, yo! Desmondonia, thanks for the follow! You are the GOAT for that. So weird. So, so why? Oh my god, man. It's so messed up, though, because now it's gonna, like, the AI is taking data on me. Oh, gee, this set is for you. The AI is taking the... Yo! Oh, I see that. Yo! Oh, man. Rather be. Thank you for that. This set here, this set, OG, is for you. But now AI is taking notes, and AI is probably going to think that I'm, like, looking for a dominatrix or something because of what we talk about in here. How does it spy on you like that? It's crazy. All right. Spies like us. This set's for you, OG. Thanks for that like button. What's up, Nikki? Oh, yo, Maddie's still here. Maddie, Nikki, we're just talking how I think these apps spy on you. Thinks I need a dominatrix. Just because of stuff we were joking around about on here. I'll explain. Give me a second. If you haven't heard it. OG Toast, there was a mosquito out here earlier. It landed on my shield and it flew away. Like, it didn't even bother to bite me. You know, it's 55 degrees. It's like practically winter out. there's a one mosquito, the last mosquito in Pennsylvania. It flew kind of towards your direction, actually. Yep. It's heading north. Yeah, it's a happy time. No mosquitoes, except this one. It's funny though, it didn't even try to bite me or nothing. Alright, I think that was 100. Talking at the same time is great. Keeps me hyperventilating. I know, right? I don't think he's getting too far. It's dark. And it's gonna get cold. He's gonna freeze. Nikki, like, so do you know how here, because we were just talking about this. So let's go. I'll backtrack a little bit. Do you know those days like on here when I'm out here and I'm like, after I was fighting, I think the 2 days after my last fight, I was like, I'm kind of sore. If anyone just tuned in, you know, this is our buddy Bob. This is what I do between my sword fight tournaments. Remember, I was kind of sore, and when I get a heart me, I'm like, I know I do the 100 hits for heart me's, but just today, this is the best everybody's gonna get. Like and I do a 360. And then we joke around and say, good boy, right? Well, so I get on to the Blue app. Yo! Heartbreaker, what's up? Thanks for the follow. So, and then, you know, like, what the world will type it. Because we laugh, because people would go into Woodland Realms thing and say, good girl. And, you know, she'll tell them off. You know, we don't do that here and stuff. So for on mine, I joke around about it. I'm like, call me good boy. Or I do it for Bob. You know, I'd say for a heart me, like Bob does a 360 and you call him good boy. And he gets a heart me and we spin him around. And everyone goes, good boy. Well, so I haven't logged into the Blue app where our friends are for a while. I get on there because I had to get on there to organize some stuff for this event I'm putting on Tuesday. Freaking, all my reels are like dominatrix stuff, and the first one is like she's walking in these boots, and it says, I heard you like being called a good boy. I was like, oh my god, like how this app, I haven't even been using it. It's been listening or reading the comments in chat. You know, it's so weird. Y'all know the dominatrix story. I dated one before, right? And she'd have like the dudes at the house when I'd get home, like not like no cheating, like, but just it was her job to like walk on dudes' stuff, and they'd be like furniture around the house, all this weird shit, dude. Couldn't stay with her because I had a daughter who was 2. Yeah, probably. Maybe you're right, dude. I'm the one supposed to be. I'm not. I'm the one supposed to say good boy, not be called good boy. But anyway, it's so weird how it does that. Did y'all know about that? The one I told that story before, and she'd have dudes like, I'd come home and there'd be like some guy that's like a footrest or something, weird shit. But that is her job. That's what she got paid to do. She was trained in trampling. If you ever heard of what that is, if you haven't, don't search it. Unless you want to. 3,669 hits. 40 minutes to go. That's crazy. Yeah, so weird. Then that's what all my feed are those kind of videos. I know, right? Well, I appreciate it. Now I'm a good boy for ya. Just if anyone new just tuned in, just so you know, I got flashes up here once in a while. We're on day 161, 466,153 hits. Before today, we're gonna be on 400. We're at like 470,000. Yeah, you never heard that? So I couldn't stay with her because I had a daughter my daughter was like 2 at the time. It's like, I can't be having like her like stay here and like have this dominatrix like with dudes in the house that are like furniture. Or this weird shit. Locking up in this dog cage. Like, stepping on their nuts and stuff. Dude, I mean, that's what these guys paid her to do. Weird. I mean, that's not weird. Actually, it's not weird. I don't want to say it's weird. People like stuff. Dude, I'm sure there's stuff I'm sure we all got stuff. Nothing's weird. It's just not something that I don't have my like daughter around, you know. Oh yeah, yes. OG Toast. I know exactly what you're talking about. I read that, dude. Dude, do you know who Lady Cassandra is? Down from down there. Yeah, right. Teacher. Like that's the thing, bro. Like I'm saying. I'm not trying to. I should not say it's weird. It's my bad, actually. To me, it was kind of weird. But at the same time, like, if someone wants to be a chair or a footstool, do it. Yo, you do. Ah, man. So ever since I had I lost contact with her, I didn't go down there. I didn't run into her this year or the year before because when that place was it wasn't there. So I don't know what to do. It was a misconnection. Where we were chatting for a long time one day, and then I went back down, and she was out. The last time I went down there, and she was out doing something, and I was gonna come back, and then I didn't because we just get busy and do stuff at Pensick. And then this year I was gonna go hang out with her again for a little bit, and then the whole Casa Bardici's gone, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, maybe I'll just keep walking by. I don't know her, but we talked for a while, like for an hour one day. Yeah, dude, it was a fun camp. I used to go to all the dancing stuff down there was great. It was such a good dance partner, a place for dances. I have I have a long format video of one of the dance nights down there, which is great. Such a good memory. I was dating somebody when we were down there too. Yeah, that's right. That my old goth girlfriend came with me to Pensick that year. That's who I went with. Because I think there were two people upstairs that were trying to hook up with the both of us. And anyway, yeah, because we're up in the upper area. Watching some of the dance in the beginning through like the little barred window. I got a pretty cool video from up top of everybody dancing. It was a good time for sure. Always great parties down there. And always fun. So I don't even know. Do you know, like, what do they do now? Do they even have, did they move somewhere else? Tom, what's up? Yo, Hudson. Oh, man. Hudson, sorry, it's the super fan chat day. Hudson, I see it. Thanks for the roses. It's been a while. It figures, though, it's on super fan day when you come by. So we can't chat, but I see ya. We'll be back on 2 times today. I'm streaming till like 6:30 or something. I have to go by my mom's. I have to go by the park. I have to. Oh, yeah, man. You're too nice. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Hudson, I appreciate the hat and mustache. It actually now is smaller than my own mustache. Oh, I see what you're saying, OG. Huh. I get it. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, tonight, streaming about 6:30. I need to drive by the park. Just since sometimes I repeat it. So if anyone's been tuned in this whole time, you know what I mean. I'll say it again. Parties at Casa got wild. Yeah. Oh, adult rumors. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I was just saying, dude. Like, there's nothing like Pensick. I'll say that. I'm trying to think. So this year, you know what the best place I went to down there this year was at Fox and Socks. If you know Fox and Socks down there. I think their party where you had to get the rubber ducks by impressing the women was a good theme. Yeah. 2 weeks of head shaking, great experiences. Man. If they're not gonna have, I wonder if anybody's gonna take up the bartending job, and I wonder if they're gonna have another rum brunch this year. I wonder if rum brunch is gonna die with Phineas, or if someone's gonna take over and revive that. Rum brunch is still. I think rum brunch is my favorite out of everything, because it's daytime. and you're doing it all in the daytime. It's the one time in those 2 weeks that I get totally blah at Pensick in the daytime. You know, yeah. I wonder if it will. I should take that back. I think that's my rum brunch is my favorite. And everybody, you know, like I was playing hopscotch, you know, or talking to people I haven't seen for a while. You know, it's a nice little mingling place if you come. Like, you know, I camp up top, right? Nice little mingling place with everybody from down below. Yo, right, the Miss Swampy competition. Yeah. Do you know what? Enchanted Pixie, who was here, was saying that we should have an eggnog party. I would love to have an eggnog party in the middle of the summer. Eggnog, man. That'd be a cool party. I love eggnog. If anybody had just tuned in, we finished off this in like the first half hour. A whole thing of this eggnog. Wrecked. Yo, don't you? That would be cool. We have we have a camp that could host something. We're trying to think of something this year. We're trying to think of a way to get people to come by our camp. Our camp, let me tell you the words slipped my mind. The demographics of my camp. All right, so oh yeah, Rogues could have a good eggnog party in general. So if you're gonna have a camp that survives, right? I'm like middle aged there. We have a good amount of people who are too old to put up their own tents, for example. Like, you know what I mean? Like they just come, they hang out. They can't do a whole lot of labor. Oh yeah, yep, dude. Yeah, we are so lucky we don't live that far from there. On top of that, so we have, and then there's probably let's see, 1, 2, 3, I think four or five people in our camp are actually, you know, on disability. So, and then you got a couple that are just older, and then you have me. Yo, who did that? Featherfall. Bark, bark. Thanks for the Rosa. And 2 Rosa. And I owe you 100, Feather. So, yeah, it's so good living close by. Feather, let me just finish this. And then I owe you 100 for the heartbeat. Whoa! Whoa! Dude. What was that? OG. Oh, man. That was crazy. OG Toast, thanks for the turkey. That made me hungry. Oh, my gosh. Too nice, I tell you what. I think there's 4 or 5 of us in our camp that are on disability. And then, so it's me, Cohen, who's royalty. So he's like the foreman. I'm not saying he doesn't work. He does a lot of work. Carrying stuff, we unload the trailer. But I'm saying when it comes to the main stuff, he's the brains, you know. There's like, yeah, I mean, there's only like 5 or 6 of us in camp who actually are like physically able to set the whole thing up. And then on top of it, the youngest is like, I don't think there's anybody in our camp really younger than 40. And then it goes down to and then there's about six of the, like my daughter, and there's like 3 other boys that were there. There's another one that didn't come this year. There's like seven kids in camp, and unless we do something to get more people, we're gonna die out. There's like 24 people in my camp, and it's mostly adults, and I'm surprised that some of them still get a Pensick. Yeah, we're up in the Getty. Let me do the set for Feather. I forgot about that too. Feather, thanks for the Rosa. Bark, bark. I think we had 24 people there this year. But there's a huge gap, you know. That like 10 years from now, like it's not going to be that many of us unless we get some new people. So an eggnog party, some kind of party would be good to have. An eggnog party on the Getty would be crazy. All right, let me do the set for Featherfall. Let me make sure that it's not paused or that something didn't get messed up. Sorry. Just checking. I get paranoid now. It's gonna stop. Nope, still going. Alright, the sets are feather. Okay, I know about what you're talking about. AI says, Pensick parties and camp rumors suggest more events. More events. The eggnog party, AI. Yeah. I bet you're in a perfect location. One of my friends, do you know that camp where Bear was at? It's kind of like it's his camp. Kind of goes down on the way. I think it goes down from the Merchant Air from Cooper's, going straight down. It's kind of on the right. Like I always thought that was a cool area too, because you got some trees. You're kind of like by the top, kind of way down. A couple of my friends stay there. Older Bear. Here it sets for feather. Feather fall. Yeah, it is. It's but nothing there is actually flat. It's all kind of like on a hill in a way. Even the tents, I don't think they have one level surface. However, it's still nice. It's a really cool location, I think. It's like right in that fork of the road too, kind of, or where you can go down. It's like next to you're right near the Flushies, the real Flushies. Oh, I missed that one. Thanks for that like button. I think that was 100 for feather. Yo, Sinister, thanks for the likes. Hey, what's up there, sassy mate? Sinister, thanks for the repost. We're at like 4,000 hits for today. Yeah, the Flushies are nice. Oh man, every year, I'm not gonna complain if we get some minions to dig our sump, or whatever you call it, those holes this year coming up. Every year. The worst part of the year for me is digging those stupid holes for the showers in the kitchen. Every day. I mean, every time. Ooh. Featherfall. Thanks for the Rosa. Bark, bark. 3-can soup. Oh, man. Corn, potatoes. Oh. That sounds so good. Do you know what I ate before this? Fake crab legs. Fake crab legs and eggnog. That was what I ate today. A whole carton of eggnog and a whole thing of imitation crab legs. Not all at once. I had the crab legs over like a couple hours worth of time. I had a green pepper to have with it too, but I'm going to save the pepper for later. Oh my god. It sounds so good. Do you know something I like about work at the hospital? They have good food. And you know what? Whenever I come to work on night shift, if nobody claims the trays by like 9 p.m., dude, like they have soup and stuff. It's pretty good. I eat the soup up and it's just going to get thrown out. Do you know what I mean? Yo, I mean, why not? Zeus back? No. Uncle King, if you're there, what's up? King Wes. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, I did not have any soup as good as that, though. But the vegetable soup at work isn't too bad. Last night was crazy, man. I had this lady, her heart rate was in the, like, 160s for hours. We could not get it under control. She was totally fine, like, asymptomatic, do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a problem. You want your heart doing that. Took hours, man, to deal with that. Crazy. Heck yeah. OG. Yo, that one night, if you're there, what's up? Oh, yo, one night, yo, what's up one night? Thanks for the likes. We got all kinds of food talk now. What's like, you're talking about that soup, Nikki? We talking about soup? Oh, man. Oh. Featherfall. Thanks to the Rosa. Bark, bark. Do you remember even sometimes his chat will go, Featherfall. It has that note, that voice goes, Featherfall. Thanks for the rose. The heart rate. Oh, for the heart rate. Yeah. Well, this one is because she had AFib. Yeah. I mean, thyroid could probably affect it. You know what affects it? Electrolytes, dehydration, anxiety. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Oh, gee. Bro. Yeah. Dude, I've never experienced it. I can't imagine it. Featherfall, I'm off tonight. Here's the plan. Oh, yeah. I got to keep hitting Bob. Here's it while we're talking. Here's the plan. Oh, gee, man. So what when you're saying, is it caffeine toxicity, are you saying like that's from having too much caffeine? Oh, you have a stress test? Well, God. The stress test is why? Because of your heart rate? Because of your blood pressure? If you want to talk about it, remember, we're in a public chat room. Next thing you know, you're going to be getting ads for metoprolol. Ask your doctor about metoprolol to control your blood pressure and your heart rate. Because it does both. Oh, because it was... Okay, yeah. Alright, so that's why. Man, Toast, I can't even imagine what that'd be like. Because I drink a lot of caffeine sometimes. It just sounds like... It sounds like a nightmare. I can tell you that. Yeah, so if your ECG is abnormal, then yeah, that makes sense. I thought you were talking because of just your... I was going to say heart rate, you wouldn't really do a stress test. Man. So, Feather, we got probably 3 people, maybe 4, coming to a new fighter meeting for our team, right? For fighting in armor. So Tuesday, I'm off work. I work Monday night. I work tomorrow night. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up. I'm packing a bunch of stuff in my car. I'm driving to the park. I'm going to set it all up at a gazebo, and hopefully all 3 or 4 of these people show up for new fighters. Ooh, man, 3 days to settle down, bro. Oh, man. That's crazy. I'm glad you're over it, but I can't imagine going through that. I don't really ever get jittery, but I have been before, and it's not a pleasant time. So Feather, to be able to make sure that the gazebo lights are on, because it's now this dark. So like about 6:30, I'm driving to the park. I'm going to make sure that the gazebo lights are on because it's open till 8. So I'm gonna have this new fighter thing from like 6:30 to 8, or later. I don't know. I gotta look up the times, but I need to make sure that the lights are on at night. If not, I need to find a new spot. So we're streaming till about then. Then I'm gonna go for a drive. Then I'm going to maybe stop by my mom's. I'm going to see what she's up to, because she's out that way. Haha. Yeah, right? Hey, kitty! Meow, meow, come here. There's a kitty I've never seen before. It's a black cat that's crossing my path, literally. Kitty! Hey! Oh, don't run away. Look at... Who are you? Whose cat are you? Are you a free man? Or woman? Hey, what are you doing? Who? Okay. Aw. Well, how about that? Where are you from? Where are you from, sir? I don't know. Just doing your thing. That's eggnog. I don't know if you should drink that. That's the board. You can walk across it. It's fine. Yeah. Dude, whose cat is this? I don't even know how it came in here. Okay, well, I guess see ya. You want a pet before I go? Hey, what are you hunting something? Hey. No, don't knock that over. Yeah. Wow, okay. Well... No collar, so I don't know. You gotta pet the black cat, so it's not bad luck, right? Oh, sorry, that's me stepping on a leaf, buddy. You can go down there if you want. What is going on? I don't want to start hitting Bob and then scare the cat. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, hey everybody. AI says, yeah, my new friend. I had a joke, but I better not say it. AI says, 3 canned soup and bacon recipe. Share yours. Okay, the problem is I don't want to scare the cat. Like, I want to start hitting Bob again, but at the same time, it's fun. We made a friend. But I don't know where... I don't know. Whatever. It's like it's on the prowl. Alright, and there goes our new friend. Anyway. Yeah, time to name him. Good, Jeremy. Good pin. Daniel. There's only like 4 of us that can chat, by the way. Let me make sure it doesn't scare the cat away. Alright. I'm just hitting this dummy here. No. We're friends. Look, I'm setting it down. Gave? Is that a name? Come here. Alright, see, we're friends. Yeah. The universe? We're talking about the universe. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I'll probably get clawed right now. Loki? Alright, well, it's turned in from hitting Bob to petting the cat. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Y'all ever do this to a cat? They're like, sometimes they don't like it. Sometimes they do. Rosa. Oh, man. Am I saying it right? Hoder? Well, I don't know if I should be hitting Bob. I don't want to scare the cat. I don't want to scare Hoder Rosaloki. Hoder Rosaloki. Alright. Well, anyway. Okay, kitty. Yeah. I don't know. Julia, what's up? What is... So, I don't know. We got a cat. But I don't want to scare the cat, too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. We're questioning, I guess, when to get started. I don't want the cat to get scared, but... We got some hits to do on Bob. Hoder Loki Rosa. Yeah, today's adventure got a new cat. Not that I'm gonna miss you, but oh my gosh. There's just like vines in that bag that I need to take up to the curb. Love biscuits. Time Violet, yeah, with the TikTok one. See, but I don't know, I can't, I don't. In the middle of winter, though? Gizmo, jeez. I don't know. Y'all are going to have to pick it. There's too many names for me to decide. Oh, man. Alright. Where'd you go? Hello? Featherfall, thanks for the Rosa. Bark, bark. I don't know where it went. Alright, well, I guess it's back to hitting Bob. That makes that easy, I guess. Where'd Kitty go? Huh. Alright. Not over here, right? Alright. Yeah, I know. Well, there's a decent cardboard box. I'll have to keep an eye out, though, in the winter. Whoa. Featherfall, good call. Uh-oh. Back. Let me make sure that Bob's counter is not paused. No, is there heated cat boxes like that? That's such a good idea. Do you know, down here at Oh, and there we go, into the box. There's a big pile of leaves and stuff there, but whatever. I mean, it's not super... I gotta put that lawnmower inside too. Oh, there you go, up on the wall. All right, let's here comes the big test. Are you going to flip out when I'm hitting Bob? Well, no. I can't. I'm not keeping a cat out. He's got a cat out. He's got to find another place. Our buddy there's got a mind of his own. Going somewhere else. He's out. Yeah. Oh man. Featherfall. Thanks for the rosa. Bark. Did I just not look at this to make sure it's counting? We're over 4,000 hits. He's out there playing with something in the lawn now. But yeah, I can just tell you right now, I can't do the sounds good, but I'm just thinking ahead. That's why I just have a hamster. I'm not responsible enough to take care of our buddy Gizmo Loki Rosa Hoder. True. Here's the test. If he keeps coming back, that's the if this is just a random thing, then okay. If for some reason he keeps coming back, we'll look into like the what we're all talking about. That's like the whole reason I have a hamster, because I can't it'd be a habit. Eventually I'd probably remember, but it's just another thing around here. Like I don't want to have another responsibility. You know, we'll see if he comes back another couple times. There's the church bells. So we got about a half hour, and I have to make this drive through the park. Yeah, so he could, if he wants to go. Oh, because I'll be on around this time, often enough. We'll see if he comes. Yo, oh DNT. Oh, yo, this set is for you. For that heart me. DNT, what's up today? I mean, well, I guess it's super fan chat day, but it's good to see you. I see you out there. We just had a cat run through the live stream, so all right, here we go. This is for you, for the heart me. Oh, thanks for go popular. You do know the heart me rule, right? From before. I do kind of pick up the pace a little bit, and we even move around a little bit to get like 100 hits on Bob here. You know what I might have to do? I might put in some work, longsword on that tree stump Pell this week, just for a change of scenery. We got to take Bob out somewhere. Boom, boom. Woo! DNT, and thanks for go populars. Yeah, stuff like that. Same, like, Featherfall, thanks for the rosa. Bark. Thanks for that like. For sure. Yeah. Hey, did you see they're getting rid of the cannons? They posted on. Are we in the same? I wonder if we crossed paths on the blue app of Friends. Like, did we talk about this before? But did you see that they officially like resigned today, the cannon operators? I think it was today or yesterday. It might have been a couple days ago. I don't know. So yeah, no more cannons. Which I can understand. Oh, yo, that'd be great. A leather harness for the pup. Yeah, that'd be so cool. Yeah, that same thing, Jimmy, the hamster, I can leave for like if I had to, we can leave Jimmy for a week. You could probably leave him longer, but I wouldn't want to, because I don't want food to... It's dry food, but I feel like it would go stale. in the water. You know, who wants to drink water that's a week old? But he has a whole like self-feeding and self-drinking like fountain thing, you know. So you could technically leave him for a lot longer, but that's the reason. Just hamster. I have to come home like one day at least during the whole Pensick trip. I usually have to work a night anyway. Yeah, Norse neck armor and body armor. That'd be pretty cool, man. Tell you that. That's for sure. Oh, did I tell you this? Since probably not, because this is a new development. So you know, my quest for finding a suitable maiden. Well, anyway, I went out. What is going on back there? I think it's a she is back. So, or maybe she never left. Never left. So I went on this. You can come over here. I'm just hitting Bob. So, true. Yeah, that's for sure. The other church is ringing. It's very odd. I never hear that church from down here. Yesterday we heard it. Today we also had sirens on the live stream. Every time we live stream, what's up, Deborah? Every time we live stream, there's always sirens. We already had the sirens today. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some. There they are. Yeah, some pups. I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, how about I went on this date Thursday or whatever, and everything was great, you know. I thought it was a perfect night. We talked. We were like asking about each other. We ate dinner. Had this little dancing thing go on. Freaking at the end of the night, I thought everything was great, you know. I was like, hey, try to read body language like in a split second, see what happens. So I went like this, you know. Well, it's nice. I was like, it's nice hanging out, or to meet you tonight. I don't even remember what I said, cause I forget it. Cause she went like this, and she turned like sideways, and kind of went like with her hand like this, kind of like this. It was really weird. So I asked her for. So I was just like, yeah, I'm just like, get home safe, you know. She's like, yeah, you too, you know, whatever, blah blah blah. So I'm like, I get home, I was gonna like just send a message, you know, had a good time. We should plan something like this again or whatever. And I was unmatched. Really weird. It was a great night. Up until that last instant, that really weird hug. What was that about? That's happened to me. That is my latest story. Just to keep you up to date on the search. But yeah, that went nowhere. Really weird. Yours truly. Thanks for the like. What's up, Samuel? Alright. We got a half hour to keep getting hits on here. Approximately. This timer, thanks for the likes. The timer on the back of Bob will go off when it hits hour number 2. I'm going to go for a drive. I need to go to the park. I'm going to probably stop by my mom's. I'm going to be back home later. I'm sure What the World TV is probably going to be on around 8 o'clock. If he's not on there right now, probably 7, 8 o'clock. I'll probably hang out in there for a little bit. And probably around 10, I'll be back on here. We're going to get some more hits on Bob. It's still Superfan chat night. So we can take advantage of that if anybody out there wants to. Obviously, like as always, no obligation to come back tonight, but if you do. And then tonight at around 1 a.m. we're gonna have cardio in the parking garage. There are people in Erie that were interested and they never started it up. Yo, dude, that'd be great to have a festival like that. We talked to some people from Erie a while ago. There's a guy up there. I don't know if you'd even know, because this is maybe an uncommon name. His name, I think, is Bud, and he's like this tall. I think he has a like orangish beard. He's probably like this tall, and he's probably like 350, 380, dude. And he came down here from Erie. I think I don't remember if he's a welder or something like that, but just I don't know if that sounds familiar. We put him in armor, and he was wrecking it for a couple rounds, you know. We gave him, oh my god, So my teammate Chris put his armor on. Oh, dude, I think that would be a great idea. This dude, you know, huge. We put him in my armor, and we gave him an axe and a shield. And, Fights at the Fest will be great. And we had my teammate Chris. We're gonna fight Chris. Dude, this guy came out swinging. My armor, we couldn't even get the buckles on the side, so I tied a leather strap around it just to keep it kind of in place. And this dude was just come out, and he just like with this axe, like, it's huge. Oh my god! But then he just was too busy. I'm pretty sure his name was Bud. He's from Erie, and he was like a welder or something like that. They don't let us do fights at our festival. Boo hurt fights. Oh yeah, huh? I think it'd be cool, man, to do that. Heck yeah. You know what? I don't even know. Like, is that affordable? Like, I'm sure they're different for different places you go. Like, I don't know how much it is at Pensick or things like that. But is it affordable? Like, just say. Right, I got you, Toast. Dude, like, here, I've been looking to the left so long tonight, my head is actually starting to tilt to the left. I'm gonna move this because, no joke, my head is starting to just naturally look to the left. All right, so check this out. Like, if you had, if you're going to rent a space at a Ren fair, is how much? See, I just wonder how much do you have to sell to make it worth your trip? And I'm just curious because I've been to some Ren fairs, and there's people that I know like barely sold anything in like a weekend, you know. And I always wonder like how much is it? I wonder, like, how many sales do you think you have to make in a day? Because I sure would not mind trying it out myself one day. Yeah, so to jump to the left. Now we gotta keep looking this way. Gotta balance it out. Yo, Emma, what's up? But do you know what I mean? Like, so I know y'all know Woodland, right? Who comes in here, sells a lot of stuff. What about someone who just is like had a bunch of like maybe 20, 25 to 40 things that they have handmade things that they're trying to sell and nobody buys them? I hope the dogs aren't barking at the kitty. 8 or 10 knives to sell a day. I gotcha. I think that sounds reasonable. I think you could do more than that. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I see what you're saying. When you talk about the price. Yeah. No lie, right? We know prices are going up and everything these days. So here's something. Now, I don't know exactly what, just so you know, I don't know what the rules are for sharp things, but you know, you can have your own TikTok shop. If I don't know how often you main this app for things, but like to promote stuff, like you have to. I'm sure you probably know, but I don't know what the rules are for having sharp things. My new venture, though I complain about AI all the time, is I'm going to start an AI channel of music. And I might do that tonight, like whenever I'm done doing the cardio in the parking garage. I've decided which app I'm going to do. Thanks for likes. I'm going to make techno music with AI. Oh, there's the thing. It's been 2 hours. About to put the sword down, everybody. Wait, no, we're going to not 6:30. We're going until 6:30, I forgot. So yeah, that sounds like a good price though, you know? I don't think that's as in saying outrageous compared to other things people buy. I think it sounds doable to me, Toast, I would say that. 4,719 hits. Okay, I see about the size you're saying. So I don't know. Like it's hard to get a traction. Like to get a channel going. But if I could make some decent, if I could get a couple decent, why is this thing shaking so much? If I could get a decent little channel going for music, dude, I still make like $60 to $80 a month on my Dark Souls channel, and I haven't touched it for years, and it still makes that much money, like a month. So if I had enough to get to the point where people had that much watch time on some music videos, I don't know. I just look at it like it's $8 a month to start with the app. So try it. Tin Man, what's up again? So try it out, see what happens. I want to make some AI medieval music too, just if it's possible, and see how it goes. And if it takes off, great. If it doesn't, well, at least I tried. I like to have things that I don't have to do anything for. It just gives me money, like my YouTube channel. I put years of work into it. I used to make a lot. Did I ever tell you that? I used to make $1,200 a month on Dark Souls video game videos. It's 11 years later. I make about like 8% of that now. You know what I mean? Oh, yo. A longsword would be great. Yes! Tin Man, how did it go? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and also, like, if you're selling that stuff, Toast, that's pretty cool, man. I was gonna say also, you probably don't need a huge space if they charge you by like the space, you know, right? It's not like you need a huge area, so it's probably, I think it'd be even cheaper, but I don't know. Tin Man, congrats on that. Oh man, dude, I love those swords. If you ever see, it's the thing, it sucks because I couldn't tell you what the market is, but if you ever got into like for a Boohurt sword, like dueling swords, I mean there's a market for it. I just don't think you'd be selling like, I don't know, I don't know what the market is. A dozen a year. People buy axe heads all the time for Boohurt. I'll tell you that. There's still not like a huge market, but I mean, I do see people, when people list axes and arming swords and falchions for Boohurt stuff, you know, like maybe 5 to 10 axes, you know, this one guy makes like 5 to 10 axes at a time, just throws up the thing, tell me which one you want, and they sell. Yeah, dude, if I get back into the team stuff this year, I want to try my great sword out. Yeah, I have that great sword made for Boohurt, so it has the mini D-rings on it. So everything's shrunk down to spec. Like, you know, because you can't have you can't have a big crossguard. But I even have this old, I think I've showed it before on here. It's heavy enough that I could probably use it in melee. Oh man, I know. I think you're right. I'd like to try it. The thing is, it has to match I can't use it with my Eastern armor because it doesn't match technically. So I need to get a. I don't know if you saw. I was putting together a whole set of, because my memory's bad. Especially from being awake for so long, and it all runs together. But I'm putting together a set of steel armor for exercise, and I actually could fight in it. If I had a different brig, I could fight in the brig that came with it, but it's way too big. But if I get a different brig, I have a whole other set now of steel that would pass for Boohurt International for fighting melee. And if I did, I would fight with that greatsword. I will. Yeah. All right. We're making it. We're making a. What's up there, Hobo Mio? Right. I will. So here's the thing. I'm going to decide after February. Thanks for the likes. February is the next large scale event, the biggest event. I'm probably just gonna focus on duels. After that, we'll see. I might jump into the team stuff. One of the most popular kind of great swords though that people use, besides his like two-handed falchions, is do you know what I mean about the executioner sword? The ones that have the flat. It's just like a very large rectangle. It's flat at the end. Do you know it's like recreated from that specific sword? Like a lot of people do. Yo, is that Andy? I could tell you. Andy, I don't even have my glasses on. I could see it from here. Andy, this set is for you. I'm gonna do it right now, immediately. All right, then I'll catch up on chat. First kick of the night for Andy. That was kind of a bad kick. My legs are a little stiff. Just so you know. Here, other. That should be about 90. Yo, Andy, that's for you. Thanks for the heart, me. Boo the hurt if you're there too. What's up? Yeah. I totally. Yeah, that's our whole. Andy, you're the greatest of all time. Oh, man. Not me, but you. Yo, thank you for that. So it's Superfan Chat Day. I'm telling you what. I think we're still like 15 Superfans. If we ever get. I think we're at 22 at one point. If we ever get to 25, we will have Superfan only live streams. I can't justify it yet. Although we would have had a decent one today. I don't want to just tune it all out. You know what I mean? If we ever get to 25. Yeah, you're right about that helmet. Wait, maybe I missed something. They, brimmed. Yep, I see what you're saying now. Well, you probably know more about it than me. I always thought they, you know my hat with the feathers? My helmet with the feathers? I always thought they had those kind of helmets. And a lot of them, too, from, what I understand. I mean, they had I don't need a whole different set of armor. Like, just plate. If it was for SCA, I get it with the large plate. For the SCA, I have all hidden armor for my German stuff. For Boohurt, though. I wonder for Boohurt if I could just wear all my regular arms. If I just had the plate on the front and back, and the rest was hidden. Like, if I put my Lance Connect shirt on over my armor, and then put the chest piece on top of the Lance Connect shirt, I wonder if I'd get away with it for duels. Yeah, and then I could wear the total thing, the breeches, I have like a Lance Connect kind of tunic. Yeah, I just think I wonder if they would care. The thing I hate though about having stuff covered, which happens with my leg armor, is if a strap comes off or if I have an armor failure, I'd have no clue. Like my elbows both. Remember at that event, both of my elbows came off. Both straps broke in the same event. Like I would have no clue that my armor failed. Neither would they. So that's why I don't know if they need to see it or not. Actually, it's a good question. I need to take a screenshot of this to remember the conversation. I think we could, but I don't know if they need to see the armor. And if they do, I'd need probably new arms and everything. And that kind of ruined the look to have the armor on the outside over it. But I'm gonna find Dawson. Yo, Dawson, thanks for a like. Dawson, Black Friday. I'm keeping this mustache till then. I have the camera in this horrible angle now because I was looking at chat for so long to the left for an hour and a half that my head was just stuck to the left. I can feel my neck muscles starting to slowly twist naturally to the side. So I need to start streaming from the other side too. You know what I mean? Dawson, keeping the mustache, told Black Friday I'm going to come to Walmart to do some Black Friday shopping. Man, Dawson, do you know? I don't even know if I ever. The guy whose live stream I was in last night, What the World, he worked there too back in the day. Man, he said that's such a great job too. Where you work. AI says sword talk and kit practice. Comment weapon specs. I know. Yep. Do you know what I want? Do you know what I would love to just have? Is I want a full chainmail suit with one of those old school, like, I don't even know what the Spangenhelm or whatever, you know, that they used to wear with them. I would love to just have all chainmail and that helmet. But they won't let you. It's kind of dumb to duel in. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Do you know, I don't know. So, do you know how there's different leagues, right? And they all have different rules. You know how they're so... Is Jay here? Do you know how they're so uptight about my Eastern armor? How I can't wear my Eastern armor in Booher International? I wonder if they... There's gotta be... I wonder if there's a way to have a league where you can wear that armor. Yo! No way. Hey, it's all good. Practice your practice. Tell you what, we're gonna stay on a little bit longer. I was gonna get off at 6:30. Always happens. Yo, it's good to see ya. Oh man, everybody! Jay just extended the live stream. How was practice? First of all. Oh man. So yeah, OG. There's gotta be a way. I bet you there's somehow you can make a league, because there's different leagues. Oh, I owe you 100, Jay. Like right away. Right, yeah. Oh, it's perfect for SCA, but also for SCA, it's a little heavy to be walking around in. All right, here, this is for Jay. All right, woo! We're on like 5,000 hits, everybody. I'll get to count right after this. We gotta be close. Boom! Jay, thanks for heart me. Yeah, babe. Bob, feeling like your face. Bob is feeling like Alessandra's face when you shield bashed him in the face 5 or 6 times. Dude, OG. So Jay. So Alessandra, yeah, Alessandra grabbed Jay's sword, right, in buckler, because you can. I make it. You can. They're having a debate about removing that rule. So he grabbed his sword. So Jay was just like, pot, pot, and like beats this guy back into the rail of the list. This is great. Yo, man. Everybody kept saying, "Are you gonna have to fight that guy that's jacked?" I was like, "Yeah." Talking about Jay, I was like, "Yeah, tomorrow." I think they thought we were doing the punching kind of fighting. But still, either way, everyone was really concerned about me and my safety. Not safety, but my well-being. I was like, yeah, man, that's what we're fighting. Like, we're doing tomorrow. Everyone's like, oh, my God. Thanks about the Eastern kit. I just, I'll get in it sometime this year. But, yeah, like, I'm putting together my steel kit. I have to fix the hinge on the visor for my melee, my backup melee helmet. The brig kind of sucks because it's so big, but I love, man, the shoulders are great. Everything on this new kit I was putting together on the live stream, like, lines up great. Like, I would love to fight in it. I need a different Gambison, though. Yeah, it's like 115 pounds, that kit. Use fall? Wait, what? I don't know. Wait, what are you? Oh, quick release. I see what you're saying. Well, we not really. We went 3 rounds, right? You made me fall over too. Don't forget. That was a fun time. I can tell you that. I have to get my daughter to help me practice, or someone to volunteer in my neighborhood to swing a sword at me. Do you know what I got out of? Which I will tell you this. Oh, dude, we'll have plenty of matches, I'm sure, over the years. Do you want to know something? Here's something that if you want to do it or not, that you can do, because you're lucky, because you and Mo both have swords and armor. You don't have to have sharp swords. One of my favorite days to practice for buckler is I don't even have a sword. I have my shield. I do everything like the same. You know, I just even sometimes just hold my hand here, and I just have my daughter swing at me. And I just pay attention to this. So I'm not worried about, I don't have anything going on with my right hand. And I'm just blocking. Paying attention to what she's doing. I'm trying to read body language. I'm trying to intercept things. So if I see she's going like this, I basically know what's going to happen. And I can kind of intercept it before. You know what I mean? And I just track. Like, just not even 10 minutes of it. On and off, a couple rounds. Take a little break, whatever. Do it again. Don't use your sword at all. I think it helps. Because now you sort of get conscious of what other people are doing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I haven't done it now for months. But I did that before King of the Keg. I had a couple rounds of that. It really I think it helps. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It takes 10 minutes out of your day. Put some armor on if you have to, if you don't have a foam sword. Or, make sure that you're not going to bust each other up. Parry practice. And then you know what? When you're doing that, I think it just helps. You kind of just pick up on stuff. You're not you're not thinking about hitting it at all. So you're just focused on, what am I doing with this shield? Tracking or blocking stuff. Yo, Jay, thanks for this. Go Popular. You could mindlessly do this. If I try and pay attention to that more. As you can see, I was trying to track your. You just got behind me, and my feet were planted, and that was really good, man. I mean, you had my number in that, so yeah, it wasn't like a blowout or nothing. We went 3 rounds. Oh, a PennDOT. Oh no, you got a PennDOT legal stop sign. Oh man, dude, that's what's up. Now that is a shield. Oh, I never looked to see what number we're on. Here, let's just see real quick. Always Adin Poda. What? Dude, I'm doing horrible reading names. There's that mosquito. Guys, it's back. The crazy mosquito in November. See if I can catch it. So you all believe me. Oh, damn it. I dropped the shirt. It probably flew away. There's one mosquito out here. We're in 5,263 hits. Crazy. 5,000. Maybe we will get 10,000 today. I'm taking a little break. We're on extended time. Jay, I hope practice was good, by the way. Oh, I bet. Yo, for sure, man. That's a crazy shield. And you know what I mean? It's like, Oh, wait. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, for sure. Do you know why? That is why I love SC8 more than I'm not saying more. I like Buhurt the best, but oh yo, heck yeah. Oh man, so I don't know, man. I might be able to do that down here too. I'm in. not interviewing. I'm show and tell. I'm doing show and tell with like probably 3 or 4 people Tuesday night. That's why. Oh yeah, I remember the busted duck stance. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a show and tell. I think we have 4. I'm talking to 4 people. I would say 5, but the other guy, I don't think he's gonna come. I just told him all the info. He just gives me a thumbs up thing. Or I said I'm gonna plan something for Tuesday. Thumbs up. I was like, here's what we're gonna be. He's like, okay. I don't think he's coming. So I think we have up to 4 new people coming and check it out. And you know what? I owe it to these people because when I started, y'all heard me talk before how hard it was for me to get into this sport because like nobody would answer my emails. Dude, we haven't even posted. I looked at our team Boohurt page for Pittsburgh. Nice. Oh yes. First Armor Days are the best. So and man, rain helped so much whenever at that event, man. I didn't even have to take my armor off, and I got my elbow fixed. You know, tell them if you do sometime. I appreciate that again. That was a game saver. If it wasn't for y'all, like I would not have gotten through that tournament. I was so mad. I had 3 armor failures, and if it wasn't for y'all, now I also learned I need to just keep some tape, in my pocket. I do have a pocket. I need to just keep something on me just in case, because you know I usually don't use a corner, but I like never have armor failures either. So that happened. Like I was not prepared. I've never had an armor failure. I had 3 in the same day. Yeah, I appreciate it. What's the fully articulated wings? Am I missing something? Let me just scroll up through here. Am I missing something? We're gonna go till 7. Jay, don't feel like you gotta stick around. Jay's extended it till 7. But if you're busy now, I don't expect you don't gotta just. But you know what I mean. We'll go to 7. Then I have to drive to the park. I gotta make sure I'm there before 8 to check out to see if there's electricity at these pavilions for our new team meetup. Oh, do I remember Brute Force Leather? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. Toast. Oh, cool. All right. We're going to get some hits while we're talking. Yeah, so here's the thing. I was saying, when I first started, I think, if no one's heard, like, I was trying, this is before, when it was just one league. I heard there's been drama over the years anyway, but I got in when it was Armored Combat League, or Armored Combat League. And it was still that I was in a couple years before the split, I think. But anyway, and it was so hard for me to get into it because I kept messaging the guy here in Pittsburgh. And I was like, hey, you know, I really want to do this. Here's my number, whatever. And I sent him, like, I wasn't being a pest, but over, like, a couple weeks, I sent him a couple messages, you know. And then I finally talked to the guy who ran the league. I talked to Jay. And Jay's like, well, there's a tournament, you know. I mean, there's an event going on in Philadelphia. Or we went to Philadelphia. Or maybe we went to New Jersey. I don't remember, but he's like, there's going to be someone there who's also from your area. You can talk to him. So I talked to that guy who miraculously got a hold of the guy in Pittsburgh and got me started. And the guy from Pittsburgh was super nice. He gave me a gambeson and a training sword and a shield. On my first day, he even invited me into his house. I went to his house. And we hung out. We talked about it, went over everything. He's like, don't just go buy armor right away. Make sure you want to do it. Well, I went and bought armor anyway. I knew I was going to do it. But then, you know, it was so hard. That was months of me trying to get a hold of somebody. And our team has not posted. I looked. We haven't made a post on our official team page since September of 2024. And there's all these messages. People are like, how do I get in this? And a lot of them look like bots or fake accounts. So I took a couple hours. I went through all these messages. And everyone who looked like a real person, I wrote them back. I was like, I'm sorry. You know, we've been busy. It's, you know, our fault. We're not just keeping in touch with people. If you're still interested. And I got 4 people that I revived the conversations with that should be coming to this thing. This not a tryout, but like a show and tell. There is no tryout. You're on the team regardless. You don't have to try out. Okay. I see what you said. I read that kind of. Let's see. I see what you're saying, Toast. Speaking of that, this is just a side note. Did you guys ever see the guy with one leg who fights harness fectin'? He actually wears, I think, a medieval like peg leg to do it, and he fights harness fectin' with a peg leg, and he's good. At least the video I saw. I mean, he's pretty good at it. It's like a wooden leg. I'm not joking. So we'll see. I owe it to these people that have been messaging us. I'm sure we lost a couple people along the way. That's our fault, you know. We have not posted anything on our social media. We haven't had a meetup because Chris and Heather, you know, are doing their thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm like never looking around on our social media page, and there are a lot of people over the year that have reached out. Luckily, I've been able to get 4 people back in contact and apologize. I'm having a whole night of let's talk about Boo Hurt together. If someone wants to get an armor, I'll bring 2 sets of armor. Someone can get my Eastern kit. I can wear my dueling kit, and we can like go. I can just block. Oh wait, what's up with who's that in Harrisburg? So I don't know who is that. Someone who, like well known for this. Thanks for the likes. Speaking of Harrisburg too, I might get an ACW membership to go try and get that team some knowledge too. I'm sure for ACW, Andre will want me to have a membership. I will get a membership and I will go to Harrisburg. I'm gonna talk to him after these holidays. Go 2026. I'm going to maybe try and see if I can train or get some people out in Harrisburg up and going. They're supposed to have a Boo Hurt team. I'm not a fan of the ACW so much. I sure wouldn't mind fighting at their events, but at the same time, I don't like the... Daisha, what's up if you're there? Sorry, Daisha, back again on the Super Chat Day. I talked to Jacob about our boy. Dude. Oh, man, Daisha, thanks for, like... I still got to talk to you about... I still got to hear your version. Oh, I got to catch this text message. Oh, what is that? Hold on. Just respond to a text. Ba ba ba. Ah, cool. All right. M-Bam. Oh, M-Bam. Sorry, I was answering to M-Bam, what's up? I didn't see when you first came in. What's up, M-Bam? I have to be nice. I have to get people into the sport. And like I said, I might just meet up with... They might not even show up. I know one guy for sure is showing up. And I have another person to meet up with Friday or something like that. If I can Friday before work. Okay. Alright, Toast. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Thanks for the likes, and M-Bam, good to see ya. Sorry, I see you out there, it's super, thanks for the likes. Though it is super fan chat day. Tell you what, if we ever get to 25, we'll have a whole thing. We'll do a day a week, or 2. If we get to 25 super fans, I'm not trying to, this app does not give you a whole lot of cool things to do for super fans, but we will have super fan only live streams. And I would make it a specific set time of the day. One time in the daytime, one time in the nighttime. So everybody kind of has an opportunity to make it to one of them. What else could I do? There's nothing, this app does not offer you enough to do for people. That's why I'm glad, like Jay and OG, like that, y'all, when I actually have a super fan day, that y'all make it. Because I feel bad. Thanks for the roses, Jay. I feel bad, like, what do I do? What do I offer for that? And don't anyone ever feel bad. If you're like, dude, this is ridiculous, $10 a month, or whatever it is, don't ever feel bad. Don't ever feel like you can't come back because you're not a super fan or whatever happens. I'm just letting you know. But if we ever get to 25, we'll have super fan only live streams. Thanks for the repost. The stars. Yo, who did that? Well, before I get to chat, I'm just gonna say stars or stars. I owe you 100 for that heart mate, like right away. Then I'll catch up with chat. But you know what I mean? Like don't ever feel obligated, like, because that's a lot to pay. All right, here we go. And does anyone notice? Yo, thanks for that repost. Does anyone ever notice when I'm actually fighting longsword and stuff? I don't do footwork. I hop around and I drag my feet and slide around. I don't do like step. You know, I'm a hopper and a jumper. Yo, stars, that set was for you, for the heart me. Appreciate it. Oh, and thanks for the follow. I just saw that too. Carve and then paint into it. I am going to screenshot that. You are OG, the directions that you're talking about here. Because just in case, I dabble with a little bit of leather, but in case I need to get that into memory. Or I could always just ask you later. Well, oh God, I'm touching the phone on it. I gotta make sure I just accidentally end the app. That would be a nightmare. Okay, it's still counting. I could have accidentally paused it or exited the app. We're at 5,639. That could be an idea. Maybe I don't know. I'll bring it up. I'll ask them if they want to. I don't know if we do. It's gonna be Tuesday evening. I don't have to set time. I will post it so we all know when it's gonna be. It's gonna be Tuesday evening though, probably after 6. The tips in. All right. Oh yeah, the shield only drill is great. What else could I think of? Yo, that would be good, OG, about that with the shields. Yeah, so yeah, we'll talk about footwork. I think you just do whatever's comfortable. If you ever look at my videos, I was actually watching my footwork, so it's different. And you never want to be unprepared. And here for longsword especially, dude. A lot of times I just stand like my feet are like this. I'm not standing at an angle. I stand like this because for me it's comfortable to. I feel I have a better. If I'm standing flat, square, I have a better angles to throw. I'm going to get hit. I'm not. If I'm in the mode, if I'm in exchange mode, let's call it exchange mode. Oh, yeah, dude, you gotta have. And plus, everybody's got helmets on and trying to hear what you're saying. You'd have to practice that together, like choreography a little bit too. Sugar-footed, yeah. Like I'm like lead-footed. The time, like when I was that last round that I was fighting Mason, I watched and I was standing there exactly like I do here. No movement except because Boohurt does not care. You don't need to have all like remember Toast? I think the first day we were talking, because we were talking about the whole thing, and I've won almost every longsword tournament this year. I got a medal in it, and I don't move. Sometimes I just stand there because if I'm standing square, I can hit this way as easy as I can hit this way. If I'm standing this way, it could just be me, but I have an awful time coming around this way, and I actually have to move my freaking body to get out of the way. So if I'm standing exactly square, and I can just hit shots like this, it's the same thing. The moment I'm standing sideways, if you ever notice, if I'm standing sideways, I only go here. I can go here, and that's it, and there. My circle is this, standing sideways. If I'm standing flat, my circle is actually this, even down to those legs. I cannot recover. I cannot do this. I cannot get my sword. If I'm standing with my left foot forward, I cannot get my sword on edge without going like this and moving my body to get out of the way. So a lot of times I stand flat-footed, and like I'm saying, you never want to be unprepared if somebody comes up and just starts, because freaking everyone is getting yelled at for being too physical and grappling at this event. Yeah, so it depends. If I'm in exchange mode where I'm just throwing strikes, I stand exactly square because I feel like it opens. Then I have the whole way to go. But that's if I'm just like firing and I'm not caring if I'm getting hit. I'm not blocking. I'm just going like left, right, left, maybe another left, so they don't get used to it. Then down, and I have the whole world. The sky's the limit. But generally, when I do fight, I am like toast, like that, with one foot. But when I'm like this, I almost never get any good shots over here because I actually have to move my head out of the way or my body. That's just maybe it's my armor. I don't know. And I don't do footwork. I run around. I hop. I jump. I skip. I drag my feet. I never do medieval footwork in Buhurt. HEMA, different. HEMA, lightsaber battles, I'm so different. And I actually use kind of like footwork. But when I'm out there, and it's just chaos, it's just a whacking game, you're not doing anything else other than hitting someone as many times, one more time than they hit you, I often, it all goes out the window. And practice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I do a lot of stuff too. A lot of times I have my legs sticking out, and I use it as bait because I just want someone to hit it. I'd rather someone swing at my leg. A lot of times I stand with my legs so far forward. That I'm making it a target because it's only worth 1 point. So if someone is so dead set on just hitting me in the leg, please do it, because as soon as you do, I go for a headshot. And sometimes I even go like this, and I wiggle it a little bit like a worm on a hook, and I'll sit there. If you ever watch, sometimes I do stuff like this. So I'm like, hey, my leg is right here. My leg is almost touching you. Why don't you hit it? So as soon as they do, I can be like they score 1, I score 2. Unless it's IMCF, it's all 1 point, then it doesn't matter. Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, that's and if I'm you might not believe me, when I'm fighting HEMA and lightsaber duels, I look a lot more like you probably, Toast. Because I know, because I'm also able to do stuff like this, so I have more options where it's more beneficial, that I'm able to, if I'm gonna miss and it's only the one hit, I have a lot better form, so I almost never, my sword never drops below, and I always try and control center. Buhurt, they actually frown upon even leading with your point, so that's why I just treat it as it's a whacking game. I don't worry about mechanics. All they care about is this. I bring it back this far. That's why I say for Buhurt, whatever's comfortable. Whatever's comfortable for you. You don't have to walk. You don't have to worry about footwork. People always be like, show me your footwork. Dude, I just walk. I was chasing the guy with the GoPro. I was just walking after him. Jason from Friday the 13th, I just walk. This is me. This is me. The guy's backpedaling or something like this. I was like doop 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 doop. And you know who else does that? Nathan Renaud, who is Sir Gaston. I don't know if OG, if you know him. Same thing. He just walks around. I've watched him beat one of the best sword fighters in longsword in Buhurt, and the dude is a super technical guy, and I watched him just walking around. And the guy who's fighting was doing all this like perfect footwork, the best footwork I've seen in Buhurt. And Nathan just walked around and beat him. I have, oh man, I don't remember where I posted that video. I should find that video and just make a point of it. Anyway, whatever. I just think, yeah, do what's comfortable. Jay, if Jay might not be here, but anyway, that was what I was trying to talk about for things. It's great to be technical, but at the same time, like, Buhurt doesn't care. Technical. They make sure I bring the sword back. They make sure I don't do this. I'm doing this. Oh, all right. Yeah, I mean, people tell you all the time, and this is just my opinion, so you can, whatever you're comfortable with, stand how you're comfortable. You don't have to worry about, like, being so technical with, like, people coming here, like, where's your footwork? I'm like, I don't have any. It's like, I don't need it. I'm comfortable hopping. I don't step. I feel a lot better jumping around. I don't walk. Woo. Not that you're moving around that much all the time, but you know what I'm comfortable doing? Like, I watch myself on a video plenty of times. If someone is going backwards for me, I'm just walking forward. I do swing based on where my feet are, because your feet, you're just walking, but you can't be off balance. So if I'm stepping, I'm usually stepping while I swing. So like, I'm stepping left foot this way. I'm probably going right foot. I could maybe go that way, but usually the other way. So you got to be balanced, because you're moving like up here. So you can't be just walking going. Like, your whole body's going to feel messed up. But if you're just taking some swings, like while you step, just walk. Whatever's comfortable. Don't ever let anybody tell you about, in Buhurt, that you got to do something a certain way. I'm sure there's plenty of things that help to do them a certain way, but if something works better for you, do what works. That comes from anything. My common stance in longsword is just this. I stand like this half the time. And I just wait. Do you know I purposely waste the first 15 seconds of every round if possible. I've had the marshals tell me sometimes, you guys gotta do something. You guys, people go, yo, it's a fight, hit him. Come on, hit him. You ever see me just standing there like this still? Because I'm just waiting. Why fight for 60 seconds? I count down in my head. I'm like, it's probably about 10 seconds. Okay, now let's do it. Why fight for a minute? If they're not going to come at me, I'll take a 15-second break. I'd rather fight for 45. Nope, I'm missing something on that toast. Let me scroll up there. That's another, I think, for me. Yeah, right. That's another thing. I always try and waste the first 15 seconds. If they come at you, it's different. But if they'll stand there with you, dude, you're just saving your energy. You're fighting 45-second rounds. You're not fighting a minute. Britt Byler, what's up? Yeah, and like OG's saying, yep, let the tool do the work, not the arm. Yep. There's so many people that just smash it with their arms. Too much power. That's a good thing, too. Right. Mm-hmm. It comes. I would suggest this. If you look up the manuals, it is so beneficial to learn the footwork, not stuff, because a lot of it, it helps. It's what it's based on. The sword fighting is based, and there's footwork along with it. It is beneficial to learn it. It's beneficial to practice the steps, but in practice, if you're out there, you don't necessarily have to stick with it. That's what I should say. The thing is, it helps you balance. I think if you learn if you know the footwork helps you with proper sword form. There's a lot of stuff too, you know. Even even in like buckler, you know, like I often am trying to bait people to do something. Here's my favorite 2 buckler moves, which I don't even know if I tried. Jay, thanks for the boxing glove. Which I don't even know if I try to do it with you, but I always try and fight buckler right if I'm fighting someone right-handed. I always try and go right foot forward. I often forget, but I usually try and go right foot forward because I just feel that it's harder to get whacked in the leg. So instead of left foot forward, where it's a little bit closer, I'm always trying to stand right foot forward for the majority of it. It could switch depending on what's happening, and a lot of times, if I do have my left foot forward, it's because I have like no weight on it, and I'm just waiting, and I always am putting my leg out there for someone to hit it. And as soon as they swing, unless I'm really slow, unless I have real slow reaction, I am always looking to get someone to swing at my leg so I can jump back and retaliate. My favorite way to retaliate is you hit them and you just go like this. As soon as they swing, you go. Now it sucks because if you're a little bit out of range, you'll miss and you'll whiff. I do it a lot too, but I always. Let's put it back here. I always do this. Dude. I'm gonna catch up on chat 1 second. I always keep a foot out here as bait, and as soon as they go, I hop back, and I usually just swing straight down because when they're swinging like this, I try and catch them in the arm. Because if their arm is extended, it's you don't even have to. You're not even swinging at them. It's a movement like this. You know, from an attack like this, everyone thinks you're gonna go boop boop. You know, you're just going boop, like right in front at their arm. Their arm has, you know. Anyway, that's one of my favorite shots. What else? Yeah, I often use my legs as bait for attacks. Doesn't always work, dude. Jay, the other guy Jason is another guy, right? The other guy, his name's Jason too. He has the that was fighting in buckler. Like he caught me in the leg. I did not get out of the way in time. I had my leg in front. It's the first shot of our match. I'm pretty sure. You know, and I had my leg out there just waiting, and he's like, right in the leg. I was like, dang! I was like, I even said like, damn it! I was trying not to get hit or something. I was like, I didn't get out of the way in time. So, yeah, just think of stuff sometimes. You can even maybe think your own stuff. You know, in longsword too, I often come up this way. If someone's always has their sword here. I even if it doesn't lead to anything, I always try and smack their sword a couple times, and you can see how hard they're holding it. If they're really dead set on having their sword here, you're just gonna hit it. You're gonna go, okay, this guy's got a pretty good grip. If they're holding it like this, and you give them the little whack into the sword, and you can feel like it knocks their sword out of the way a little bit, smack it, smack their effing sword, and as soon as you do, you come around. And then hopefully you don't get hit in retaliation. You just knock your sword out of the way. Nobody in this sport attacks swords. In HEMA, you can attacking swords is such a big part. I'll catch up in chat. I'm probably gonna go into here in a minute. Let me just explain without the gloves. Right? You know what I'm talking about? I'll catch up on. I hate missing this stuff. So like. For people that stand like this, Dude, I'm. If you ever see me going like that, I'm always testing to see how hard they're holding their sword. And if you hit it and it doesn't budge, then I usually don't bother with it. But if I tap someone's sword like that and I can feel I hit it and they go like this, I'll usually do it two times. Like I act like I'm playing around, but I'm not. And if I feel that it's really weak, my third one, like as hard as I can, I'm like, bah, and I smash your sword, and then I come around the other way, like right at the head. And then if you're lucky, you knock their sword that way, you hit them that way, and now your sword is like, they're gonna come at, if they come at you, you're now have your sword in between you and theirs. Now, when you fight people like Sam, and these people are super good, I couldn't tell you what to do, because they're just going to win. They're going to win no matter what you do. Not guaranteed, but you know what I mean? But for average, like 50 to 70% of the people, you can do cool little stuff like that. Hema? Oh, yeah, bro. It was great. I wish you were 100%. Same with, like, Mason. I hate so bad that I beat Mason when he had just fought Melee that whole day before. I mean, a win's a win, but I told him I'm putting an asterisk by it because he wasn't 100%. So yeah, like, Toast, I'm going to go through all these. Last thing, like that. So yeah, there's even in the Hema stuff, there's whole attacks where you're not even attacking them. Like you're banging their sword out of the center, where you even just purposely smack their sword down, or things like that, or hit them down, so that you're now controlling the center. The thing in armor though, because it doesn't matter, they're just gonna hit you. They're just probably gonna bring up the sword and start going like this or something. But you have that split second to maybe get a point real quick. And these are just openings. Or if you're coming back after a break and you're entering their range. It's like you have a whole bunch, something happens, and now you're standing back here again. And now they're standing like this. And I'll sit there like boop, boop, stuff like that. I don't know. I hope those are things to keep in mind. Alright, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Yo, right. If you don't ever want to miss aim for the belly button. I aim at collarbones in longsword. because if I aim at collarbones on an angle like this, odds are they're just gonna block me. But if you're lucky, they have their sword up here, and while you're doing it, maybe you can fine tune adjust it and maybe go out a little wider and hit them in the forearm. I generally only go collarbone when I'm coming overhead. I must never come this way at the top of the head. If I do, it's because I've been studying and I see that they're not going to block it because they're just like this and they don't move. But it's so easy to block an overhead shot like that. If you're both standing like this. Coming this way, I feel is a little bit better. My opinion. All right, make sure I miss anything here. No, well, that's the part. Yeah, remember, let the sword do the work. Yeah, dude. Oh, an OG, man. Jay just rocked this guy with the buckler punches. Dude, it was great. The guy grabbed his sword, so he just... right? Jay was saying, I'm not gonna just let him have it for free. Yeah, good about the head. Yeah, if you ever find you're having trouble throwing these strikes to the side, like it's so easy to go this way because your arms are on the side of your body. If you ever find you're coming flat on this side, it's probably because your head is in the way, and you actually got to throw like this. You actually have to move. You have to angle your body, or get your head out of the way. They even teach that in HEMA, I believe, right? So if you're coming up flat or just doesn't feel comfortable swinging around to the other side, because look, my head's in the way right now. Not like that. You can move your head if your helmet will let you. You can bend your body. You can move your hips out of the way. Same thing. I have to do that actually to get a perfectly lined up angle. If I come anywhere other than collarbone, I literally have to go like this. You are exposing your head, but it's armor, and if you're fast enough and you get away with it, great. Yeah, I hate whiffing with axes in general. So, so you're using the sword, smack the buckler with the non-cutting edge to make the match and strike the leg. I'm going to try that. Yo, good tip. I never even thought about that. Attack their shield. Yo, why not? If someone's holding this, smack their shield. Yo, genius. I think I'm definitely gonna try it. Oh man, dude, I love these talks. Yeah, I mean, and you know what works for you, like what do you feel comfortable with? Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, strike with the flat edge and the shield, dude. That is such a cool thought. I will do that for you at Carolina Carnage. Yep, half second saw it takes the wrestling thing. Take time for aim for the belly button. Yeah, only cool point. Well, I told you that, right? Luke, if you're there, I don't know if Luke's there, but if Luke... Yo, you are, Luke. Sorry, I'm just getting through chat. Luke, thanks for the like. Are you still there? If not, I'm going to send Luke a message and say, yeah, you are. Cool. Because I can't tell. Luke. So we're getting to the end of it, just so you know. We're kind of like talking strategy. But yeah, so Jay, I don't know if you know, like they teach you in HEMA, you know, to cut into four. The body's divided into 4 parts, and the master cuts are all like aiming towards the belly button. I generally like to practice on that tree stump sometimes for longsword because Featherfall. Thanks for the rose. Bark bark. Yo, because I like to get that follow through when I practice on the tree trunk instead of on Bob. But yeah, I mean But Boo Hurt though, I'm telling you what, they only carry you this. This far back. So you're not doing this. That's what I'm saying. Boo Hurt doesn't care about form. The actual thing, Jay and OG, you probably know that I don't know if the rule book for SCA steel fighting says you need 3 joints in motion, or at least it used to count for a hit. So you can't just go like this. Because that's just one wrist. Does not count. You can't go like this. Wrist and elbow. You actually have to have like wrist, elbow, shoulder. Or like wrist, elbow, hip. Do you know? Like that's actually written into the rules. Boo Hurt, don't care. Boo Hurt, bonk. There's nothing about Boo Hurt that has to be, if you win, you win. I don't care if you win by walking around, jumping around, rolling on the ground if they let us. Dude. Alright, let's see. Yeah, until the shield smacks back. I just saw that. Yeah. I might try that though. I'm gonna try that flat edge. I'm gonna start hitting people's buckler shields. In the very beginning. You tap swords, start. I'm just gonna hold my sword down here. Dude, I'm just flat edge too. Bop! Into that shield. Just see what they do. Nobody does that. No one's ever done it to me. I've never seen anyone do it. The 4 master cuts. Yeah, dude. It comes. Yeah. HEMA has so much. Just in general. Then you're actually doing it with somebody. Even if HEMA is telling you all the HEMA stuff, you know, like you swing. Oh, wow, 3 hours. That's as soon as this rings, we're putting the sword down. These all count. Oh man, I can't believe it. 3 hours. I have to go to the park before 8, so I have to go. But yeah, HEMA will teach you all this stuff about like but you'll find things in HEMA that will translate to Boo Hurt. Yeah, Featherfall. Thanks for the Rosa. Bark bark. Heck yeah, I need to get back to it too, Jay. Actually, it's on Tuesday nights. After this Tuesday, I'm going to try and get back to saber. Saber classes are great. Plus, then you're just fine. Any sword fighting experience. So I'll tell you, yeah. True about, yes, punch shield smack back a little bit more. So here, let me get the total. I got to get to this park. I'll be back on again later, probably around like 10. 10, 11, somewhere in there. I'm going to get more hits on Bob today. Might as well. And then we're going to have the cardio day at the parking garage, probably around 1 a.m. The only thing that will stop that is if for some reason I'm super tired. 5913 is what it said. I accidentally hit it one time. So 5913. Let me get this on here. Yeah. Nice. Oh, woof, yeah. I got you, man. Hey, I'm glad we talked. And you know what we should do someday? I don't know, man. I mean, maybe even if we're at an event together, we should just get together and just in person. Dude, I can show you so much stuff that well, you'll learn it in HEMA. If you do HEMA longsword, you'll learn everything I get my ideas from, like thumbing the blade and all that stuff. If you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's comes in handy. You don't just have to hold a sword exactly straight. So I oftentimes will hold in mine at a 90-degree angle. 5, 9. What did I say? 1, 3. Okay, so that's where I need to erase this and I need to put it to the side because you know what? We're going to redo this. We're going to add some more to it. Plus, yeah, I should say all those swipes. The swipes with long swords. I'm actually holding it sideways. I'll just show you before I get off here. So you know what the hell I'm talking about. Nikki, you bought a blow-up Highland Christmas cow. That actually sounds cool though. I hope you're saying that in a cool way. What? Nice, OG. That's pretty. I love the team stuff. But Jay, if you're just so you know, if I can I see if you're still here? Yeah. Here's the last. You know, you can hold a sword this way too. If you do, you gotta have your thumb to back it up to keep it steady. But oftentimes, I'm holding it that way, and it's to get around a super for me. Super good way to keep my sword on angle. I'll just show you. You know this about HEMA, or if you don't, you'd learn it in HEMA. We have. You can go this way. That light's kind of blurring out. You can go left, right. See, I'm just using this side of the sword. You can also. You hold it sideways. If your gauntlets let you do it too, because gauntlets are a limiter too. You don't have to just I'm just saying, just for food for thought. You don't always have to. The sword has two sides. They use both of them, and to do it, you can come this way. You can also just go like this and turn it, and you're spinning it with your thumb to get it onto that side. Does that make sense? And it makes it so much easier for me to come around this way, having my thumb under here to keep the blade aligned. Compared to if I'd go like this. Like I have to move my arms like this. However, if I have my thumb behind it, if I'm coming from this side up to the head, 1, 2, boop, it's just this, instead of this. Probably can't even see the difference. It feels different. I don't know. One of these days, next time, we should just talk sword stuff. Like together. Nikki, if you send a picture or something of it, Nikki, I'd like to see it. Yeah, you know that. If you've done HEMA, you know what I'm talking about. Oh man, dude. Yeah, do y'all know about this too? Jeez, I'm never getting off here. Like Roger, who fights Boo Hurt, has a finger grip hole thing that he uses for his. He has a like what you're talking about with that little loop that goes in through his. Somehow he gets it on his finger, and they call it a trigger, where it actually I don't know. That's another topic. Where you're using it and actually you're squeezing it and it helps snap your blade forward. Yeah, just playing around, man. It definitely is. You gotta, yeah, lot to. You can play around with a lot. It's HEMA stuff. So if you're doing HEMA longsword, they teach that in there. Thumb, it's so much easier. Now you got to be able to do it though, real quick. In gauntlets it can be tough. It might just be easier to do this like this without flipping it, because if you have a trouble getting your gauntlet and moving it around, or just do it with a lot of practice, maybe it come in handy, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, that's something. Oh, dude, I bet finger over this. I bet you it gives you great control. Having your finger over it. Alright, but if I don't get off here, I'm not. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't because of my gauntlets. Get a busted finger. Andrew, what's up? I have to go to the park. I gotta make sure the electricity's on there for Tuesday's meetup before 8. So I will catch y'all later. Jay, have a good night at work. We're the night crew, man. I'm off tonight. I have to stay up late because I'm going back to work tomorrow night. It is awesome talking to you, man. As always, same toast. I'm glad we got the use out of Superfan chat tonight. All right, yep. I gotta go start planning Tuesday. All right, well, yeah, we'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the gifts and the likes and the talk. Much love, and we'll see you in another one.